What is up? How we doing, guys? Welcome back to the Liftoff live stream. My name is Jacob. Y'all know the dealio. Today is giveaway Fridays. We're back in the main setup. So, yeah, I was gonna try something new with the bot. Today, it just so happens Streamlabs automatically starts the stream. I don't know why. I wish it didn't. I was gonna do it to where I had a black screen start on the vertical stream, and then I have the bot be in there first, and then I start the main stream like a few minutes later. But it just so happens when I send the feed from Streamlabs, it automatically makes it public. So I don't know what to say. But guys, today, either way, anime lover, even if you like put an exclamation 100, you're getting one entry, man. You're not gonna get an entry every time you type it in, brother. You get one entry. That being said, though, guys, thanks for being back here yet again. Another fantastic day. Got a lot to discuss. Gold absolutely ripping. Remember yesterday we took some profits because it closed down a bit, but we're still holding the rest, my friends. We only closed out 2, so this thing's going bonkers. Today, the Lux Algo HODL Gang members, okay, they get 5 entries total, my friends. Y'all get 5 entries. It's going to be awesome. You get a way better chance of winning today. So congrats to all of the HODL Gang members. If you want to join the HODL Gang, make sure you join now before the giveaway is started. Otherwise, you won't have a chance to win. You won't have a good chance to win. You'll get only 1 entry versus 5 entries. And again, it's literally $1. Literally $1 to join up. Guys, today, though, something special. We are doing a 50% off sale. We only have 20 codes, though. You get 50% off your first month plus 30 days risk-free. All you have to do is use code LIVE50. Go to luxalgo.com. Use code LIVE50. I'm going to go live on Instagram really quickly, and then we're going to get this show on the road and get going, my friends. We will get the bot over to the mainstream for the giveaway. So just bear with us. What is up, Instagram? How we doing? Welcome back to the Lux Algo live stream. My name is Jacob. We're back again. Today, though, something special. Besides the $300 giveaway that we're doing on the main YouTube channel, which you should go join up, make sure you're a part of that, we are doing a 50% off live sale right now for this stream only. We only have 20 codes. Only 20 codes. You get 50% off any Lux Algo plan plus 30 days risk-free, okay? So you pretty much double dipping on your chance to try out Lux Algo as well as get a huge discount. This also goes for yearly plans. So 50% off a yearly plan, that's pretty insane. So make sure you go get one of those codes before they get used up. Again, it's LIVE50. You get 50% off plus 30 days risk-free, and it works on any plan. So go check that out. All right, my friends. If you are a HODL Gang member, remember, you do get extra entries today. We're going to give you guys actually 4 extra entries. You get 5 in total. So if you want to get those extra entries before the giveaway starts on the main YouTube channel, make sure you're on the main stream on the YouTube, and you will get a chance to have extra entries in the $300 giveaway. It hasn't started yet, my friends. You'll know when the giveaway starts. That being said, those of you that are in the other stream, you're in the wrong stream. I'm going to go ahead and just, you know what, I'm going to ping it in here, and I'm going to unlist it for now. So we'll list it later, but so we can have everybody enter the giveaway. So if you're in the vertical stream, that is the wrong stream. Make sure you join. If you want to be a part of the $300 giveaway today, make sure you are in the widescreen format. I just pinned the link as well. If you're in the other stream. If you're on Instagram, just go to YouTube, type in Lux Algo. Make sure you click the stream with the thumbnail, and we'll get this show on the road, my friends. Get this show on the road. But welcome back, my friends. And gold is absolutely ripping right now. Our gold trade's been killing it. And let me make sure we get the bot over, and we're gonna get going. What's up, Cryptic? How you doing, buddy? Look at all you guys. The giveaway hadn't even started. Everybody's typing exclamation 100. Goodness gracious. Hadn't even started yet. You guys are getting no entries. That's not happening. When you click that, it's not giving you any entries. Make sure you're on the other stream. Let me make sure it's over there now. It should be over there soon. Once that gets over there, we're going to do our Bitcoin predictions first. And then we're going to be doing our... Well, y'all can hear me, right? Wait a sec. You know what I just realized? Wait, can you guys... Yeah. You guys can hear me on the main stream, right? You see me and everything? Oh, wait. Yeah, you can see me. Okay, you guys are fooling with me. It looked like you couldn't see me for some reason. It was like some person on that other one is just making me seem like I'm talking to myself over here. But guys, yet again, live 50% off any plan, including yearly, and you get 30 days risk free as well. So make sure you go get that. Only 20 codes today, only during this live stream. All right, so there we go, my friends. The bot is back over in the main thing. First thing we're going to be doing, make sure you go and jump over to the other stream if you haven't already to be a part of the giveaway today. First thing we're going to be doing, though, is the Bitcoin predictions. Remember, today and then Monday, we're taking those Bitcoin predictions to determine this week's top 10 viewer. It was a little weird because I was in Florida, but now we're back. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and get our other music going here, and then we're going to get cranking on the predictions first. We're going to fill the Pepe wheel with y'all's suggestions, and then we're doing the giveaway, okay? So, that being said, here we go on the... Oh, no. Oh, I guess I didn't close the Bitcoin predictions yesterday. I didn't even realize that. Oops. All right. It's okay. It's all good. You guys didn't know that. Thought I closed it. Oh, well. Okie dokie. Here we go. So, the price we're going to go with is... Boom. $67,802. Do you think it's going to be more or less? If you are in the main live stream, you should have seen that pop up. Tom said yes. And if that's being said by the end of the stream, if you think it's going to be more or less, type in exclamation BTC more or less to put in your Bitcoin predictions. You get 100 points added to your profile if you are correct at the end of the stream, meaning you get a chance to be in the top 10 viewer list. If you're a top 10 viewer, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 at the beginning of every single week. So that's why you tune in every day for the great analysis, plus a chance to be a winner on our end, because we're trying to give back as much as we can to you guys. Appreciate you being here, and let's get going on the Pepe wheel. So besides the whole giveaway and besides the whole discount, today we're still doing a normal stream, but again, we have 20 discount codes, so go use them now if you want to have 30 days risk free plus 50% off with the use code LIVE50 quickly, because they will be used up very fast. That being said, let's go ahead and get to the Pepe wheel. If you're new here, this is our wheel, Pepe. Everybody say, hey, what's up, Pepe? If you're a Huddle Gang member, Pepe's in the chat. Y'all know the drill. If you want 2 extra entries, or if you want 4 extra entries to today's giveaway, make sure you join the Huddle Gang. All you have to do is click the join button next to the YouTube name Luxalgo, or on the main channel you see a join button, and you can get 4 extra entries in today's $300 giveaway. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Let's go. What do you want to see today? If you want to see anything specific, throw it in the chat. Okay, I'll throw it on the Pepe wheel. Pepe will pick what we analyze today. So first up, I see ARB from Metabytes. I see LTC as well. ARB didn't go over yesterday. We see LTC. The Litecoin was doing good. And make sure you put in those Bitcoin predictions if you're in the mainstream as well to get it. BCH from Punk Janner. I'm going to look at BCH. If it hasn't moved much, then we won't talk about it. But Euro USD, we're going to go over. Don't worry about that. HBAR. I haven't done that one in a while. Do that one. We always go over the majors if you're new to the stream. We always go over to the majors. HBAR on the board. Crypto book. BNB from Vishnu. I know we did it yesterday, but BNB is always a good one. Let me look at Bitcoin Cash real quick. Yo, yeah, Bitcoin Cash, man. This thing, wow, back to 700. Yeah, we'll talk about it. XRP, we haven't done it in a day or two. We'll do XRP. Guys, any stocks? We need to start adding some stocks and stuff. We're going to go over the Solana. We're going to go over Jose. Act like you've been here before. Brother, come on. We always go over Solana, my friends. We always go over the majors. Jupiter. Where's Jupiter at? Let me see here. Jupiter coming back down. Possibly. BCH on the board, Mohammed. Come on, man. Near. We haven't done it in a minute. I don't think we've ever near yet. We got 3 more slots, my friend. 3 more slots. Pith. Sui. Ooh. Let me look at Sui. Haven't looked at Sui in a minute. Sui ain't bad. I know some people like that one. We'll do that one. We haven't looked at that one in a minute. SUI, SNIX, SXP. Guys, make sure if you want to get into your Bitcoin predictions for a chance to add 100 points to your profile, you put it in right now. It will be done after this. Riot from CryptoBook. Riot's an interesting one. AMD, please, fam said. I like AMD. It is interesting. I kind of like it for a short. Potential AMD. Yeah, let's do AMD one. How about AMD? It's a good stock to have because it dumped yesterday too. Comp, gas, Doge, Riot. Dude, did crude oil hit our target, by the way? Yo, crude oil. About to go bonkers over crude oil. PDA, comp, PDA. Next 2 people to put in the same ticker symbol. I'll put it on there. I see PDA from 1 person, comp from 1 person, link, comp from 1 person, Doge from 2 people. Let's see here. Comp from 1 person still. Mara, gas. Guys, we're going to go over crude oil. Mara, Doge. What do we got on the other end up there? Bitcoin. We're going to go over Bitcoin, guys. Come on, man. Doge. Act like you've been here before. I see Doge a few times. Okay, Doge it is. The Doge dog. The only meme coin I will go over. The only meme coin I will go over, man. My goodness. Okay, that being said, my friends, that's the Pepe wheel. He's off the board now. Bitcoin predictions are going to be closed in just a second. You got 2. I'm going to give you literally how much more time on this 5-minute candle. It just ended. All right, I'm going to give you 1 more minute. Type an exclamation BTC more or less if you think by the end of the stream it's going to be higher or more or less than $67,802. If it is correct on what you predicted, you get 100 points added to your profile. You get a chance to be a part of the... Damn, did you change your name? What happened to your name, brother? Come on, brother. What happened to your name, brother? Man. All right, closing them in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to wait for the... There they go. Okay, closed up, my friends. Got the last bit of predictions there. That being said, let's jump over to the thing y'all are here for besides the analysis. I know you're here for the analysis. Come on, man. Giveaway time. Okay, if you want to be a part of this giveaway, okay, you do have to be in the main stream. You have to be in the horizontal stream. Go to YouTube, type in Luxalgo. You should see the only stream that's live right now. That's the one you should see. The only stream that's live right now. Okay? Get ready. Because here we go. In about 2 seconds, you're going to see a command to type in. People already pretty much know what the command is. And you will have all stream to enter. Now, if the bot does jump over to the other chat, we will do it. You know, you'll be able to enter in there. But eventually, we'll move it back over. But for now, let's start this thing. All right. In just a second. There you go. Giveaway has started. Make sure that you type in exclamation 100 to enter the giveaway. It has to be in the main YouTube. You have to also be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, it won't pick you. If you are a HODL Gang member, aka you have a green name and a symbol next to your name, plus you know, you only spent literally $1 to get those 4 extra entries, you get 5 entries. Everybody else gets 1 entry, okay? It's literally $1 to join the HODL Gang. And you get literally 5 entries every single Friday. Easy as that, my friends. So make sure before you enter the giveaway, you sign up to join the HODL Gang. All right? So, welcome back, everybody. Let's get it. Let's go. As you guys are in there, let's go ahead and get over to the charts, my friends. Let's get to the charts. Let's get to the charts. Y'all know the deal. We're going to start with Bitcoin. Now, Last but not least, before we also get started, remember, we only have 50% off codes. You get 50% off any plan, whether it's yearly, monthly, or whatever you're looking at, or any, premium, ultimate, or essential, plus 30 days risk-free. Easy as that, my friends. You get a double dip on that discount, but there's only 20 codes, so I don't know how many have been used up, but they might get used up pretty quickly. They usually do. So make sure you hop on that if you want to try out Luxsaga or any of the indicators that you see today on the charts. All right. That being said, let's go to the Bitcoin weekly chart and let's get to talking, my friends. Let's get it. Get that music switch really quick. Get that music switch real quick. All right. Let's get it. Make sure everything is lined up for you guys. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Well, you know the drill. We've been discussing this over and over and over again. 65,500 is that key level we are watching. I would want to see 65,500 continue to hold, and it has. Not much else to talk about. Yesterday, lovely candle close on the daily, holding up quite nicely, coming back over kind of that previous lower high it set here on the daily time frame. We look at that weekly chart. Where do those levels come from? If you're new here, they came from weekly open close highs. So you can see right here, beautifully respected. We go to that 4 hour, you can see the insane support above that level and on that level. That being said, right now, we just retested an imbalance there. And my goodness, look at this potential trade we had. We almost had a trade. Well, if this actually this 4 hour candle closes here, we could potentially have a 4 hour trade on Bitcoin. That being said, I'm not a big fan of this thing making a higher high over here. If that thing happened down here, we would have a lot better setup. But that making a higher high over there, not a huge fan. We'll go over the euro here in a second that is actually setting up for us finally, and we'll see how that plays out. But that being said, for Bitcoin right now, we're continuously just watching 65,500. That is the key level. Now, the only thing that worries us a bit is that the weekly oscillator is super, super overbought right now. It's way up there. That being said, though, halving's coming up by, not too long. It's this month. So we'll see how price reacts once that happens. A lot of times it can dip a bit. I don't know if it's going to dip as far as like 50K, but we discussed the possibilities of the 60s and possibly the low 60s, if not wicking below 60K. I really don't think it's going to go much lower than that. If for some reason it does, the levels we're watching are 51,000. And then we're watching the 47,000. If for some reason it makes that dip, I really don't think it's going to happen, though. But you know what? That's why we stream every day. We watch the charts. We trade the charts accordingly to make sure that we're locked in day by day here, rather than having to stress about, it's going to maybe do this, right? So that's why we're here every day analyzing each day's price action as we can. That being said, Bitcoin, though, consolidation is so money. This is so good. The daily oscillator has settled off quite nicely. It's a very nice consolidation happening above the key level we've been talking about. You have finally a higher low. If this candle closes where it's at on the daily, I would like it to close over yesterday's high. Yesterday's high was 69367. Right, if we get a closure over yesterday's high, that would be even better. If that happens, I think we're going to get a really nice run potentially into next week to 73K, if not all-time highs again. Very, very possible. So long as it holds 65,500, that's pretty much all we're watching right now. That being said here, this 4 hour candle right now looks really good for a bullish breakout. We just need to see this turning point actually wants to print, meaning that this candle needs to possibly either close here or needs to turn over. And regardless, though, it needs to close above this change of character. You can see a change of character here that has printed on the price action concepts indicator. If it does bounce and close over 67K, or just even holds that during this current 4 hour candle, that would be very nice. So we'll wait to see if that's going to happen or not. But right now, if we go over to signals and overlays, let's dial in our sensitivity here. That's recommending. See where we're at. We got this 2 signal. We're still within a nice bullish neo cloud on that 4 hour. If we go to the daily time frame, still also within that nice bullish neo cloud. If I go to now its optimal sensitivity, you can even see here on the Bitcoin daily. Let me see that adjust. Should have. Boom. Yeah. So you can even see on the Bitcoin daily here, it has been consolidating a bit, and it did go to a bearish neocloud for a second, but never treated it at all. So still within the purple candles, but we're back to a bullish neocloud. This is good consolidation before potentially its next run. So make sure that you are keeping a close eye on this, because overall this is great consolidation before a continuation. That's what you want to see for key continuation. Bitcoin always consolidates, like you can see here, before it broke out of 50K, consolidates, broke down, came back up, 3 continuation signal, absolutely rips. Okay, so yet again holding up over that weekly price point. This is exactly what we want to see. Let's pray it continues to hold and then looks for that breakout move coming at some point. That being said, we'll continue to watch it obviously day by day until it decides to make its next move, and that's why you tune in every day. Make sure you keep an eye on those next moves. Now, the difference here is Ethereum. Ethereum obviously been a lagger this whole time. We've discussed the fact that Ethereum we're not as bullish on as we are Solana and as we are Bitcoin. Ethereum, you know, it's a little oldie here. This thing's been around forever. It's like XRP. It's literally just been there with Bitcoin alongside it for a very long time. Now, Ethereum been having some issues that Solana has fixed, right? Solana is a lot faster. There's more transactions now going through Solana due to all the meme coins. So a lot with Solana that's very similar to Ethereum, but it's way better, right? In my opinion. Now, people could say, you know, other things. But that being said, Ethereum, though, I think is going to be around as long as it can. It's going to be around for a while. So we still look at it similar to what's going on in the market. Just there's been a lag difference on Ethereum versus Solana and Bitcoin, right? Ethereum is definitely going to hold value, I think, for now. But in this play, we talked about the fact that, man, we discussed that 4K level being a pretty strong resistance before it even happened. Came up to there on the weekly, rejected it beautifully. 3,500 was a price point we were really focused on to see if it wanted to hold up. Couldn't do it. Had a bear flag formation on the daily, broke down. Pretty key, right? I honestly would love to see 3,150 on this thing if it could. It's an open close low there on that daily. You did have a bearish turning point happen right here on Ethereum, and it's just trying to, I guess, just settle down right now. Just trying to settle down. So for Ethereum, you know, where are we heading from here? Well, the biggest thing is I can't say, hey, we're going up until we see bullish structure form again. The 4 hours still within bear structure. That being said, this thing could make a move if it does want to break out of $3,444. That's the high of this candle here that clearly wicked a beautiful imbalance there. Where does that imbalance come from? This is the FEG, automatically plotted for me on the price action concepts indicator. You can actually get it today, 50% off. Just use the code LIVE50, and you also get 30 days risk-free. I don't know if all the code's been used up, though, because there's only 20, so act fast if you want a chance to do that. But that being said, look at that beautiful rejection off that imbalance. Now, we always talk about when you're trading FEGs, you're trading anything imbalance related. If you get an immediate reaction back to balance and potentially refill those orders, it has to happen quite quickly. So in this case, this happened very quickly, and that's why you got that strong reaction. Now, you have an imbalance down here, right? This thing acted quite quickly because it was, you know, right there, right? It happened literally just maybe less than a day later. It bounced off this imbalance. Now, this is a pretty aggressive imbalance because this wick pretty much took it out. But in this case, similar situation. Now, if this thing were to be trading down here forever and then decide to come back up into that imbalance, more than likely it wouldn't react the same way that it did here because those orders more than likely were still sitting there. So that being said, the 3,400 level there, 3,450, beautiful rejection that occurred. I really need to see this level get taken out to the upside to consider an actual push to potentially above 3,500 again. So that's why it's such a key level. Plus, the oscillator is actually in a very, very nice downtrend right now, meaning that if we do get a nice break, then that structure should play out to the upside so long as that break occurs the right way. So the break we'd be watching is actually right up here, like we said, through that wick. All that needs to happen is that wick needs to occur. Do something like this on the oscillator. That would follow that exact pattern if that wick did break. You should get that nice leap probably back up to the 36.54 level. So really watching to retest these highs on that 4 hour there. Lots to keep an eye on here with Ethereum, but overall that structure is still bearish. The daily is still bearish. The weekly is in an interesting state. We're going to keep a close eye on it as well, because the biggest thing we watch too was the 50% retracement here on the Ethereum weekly chart, because this actually comes down to quite a nice level. The 618 literally bounces off or is lined up with that 2500 level, which I think if we were to actually pull back to 2500, we would get a really nice move off of that level. But that is such an aggressive sell-off. I don't necessarily think it would go as low as 2500, but if it did, I think we could get a really nice reaction there. If anything, you know, weekly time frame, you look for consolidation yet again. This thing continues to trade over the low it set 2 weeks ago, which was 3,057. So if it continues to trade over that, I'm not going to be looking for that big of a retracement, so long as that 4 hour sets up for us, right? If it just wants to consolidate under 3,500, that's fine. Once it makes that breaking move, then we'll really pay attention to where it wants to go after that. But overall, Ethereum here still a little bit bearish compared to the rest. It's holding up nicely, and we'll see. Jack Black said, how to get the $100? Jack, you gotta type an exclamation 100, man. We're gonna be picking 3 winners at the end of the stream. If you are a HODL Gang member, though, you get 5 total entries. If you're not a HODL Gang member, you get 1 entry. Yet again, a reason to join the HODL Gang is literally $1. You get 5 entries to the $300 giveaway every single Friday. All right, so guys, make sure that as well. But the other cool thing is we're doing that 50% off sale today on any Lux Algo plan, whether it's monthly or yearly, and it's Essential, Premium, or Ultimate. Make sure you go use the code LIVE50. You also get 30 days risk-free as well. So again, you know, you're double dipping on the discount. There's only 20 codes. That's the reason why we only do 20. It's very limited, but it's only for this live stream. So you do have to join up on the live stream for a chance to get that discount. But guys, let's keep going, my friends. Let's keep going. That being said, ETH there, still bearish. Now, I kind of want to jump into gold because this thing's massive, but let's go over Solana first because it did make a dip. It did make a dip today, and it's right at our key level, right? This is our key weekly level that we've been discussing. Now, we got 2 days left, 2 days, 7 hours left on the Solana weekly chart, or every weekly chart, nonetheless. But as you can see here, 173.50, that comes from a very, very key level. Sorry, 173.65 comes from a very, very key open close levels across, you know, the board here, as well as that 198 that we were predicting as well, right at 200, because it comes from an open close level too. So that being said, you got a lower high oscillator is extremely, extremely overbought here, and I think a healthy retracement is okay for Solana. But again, we honestly want to just see this thing consolidate over 173. If it doesn't, then more than likely we will get Ram. Welcome to the HODL Gang, guys. HODL Gang's in the chat for Ram. He just locked in 5 entries every single Friday for the $300 giveaway instead of 1, just by joining that HODL Gang. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. All right. But Solana here, it's quite interesting because we discussed that 173.65 level for a while, and now it's trading underneath it. It's interesting, too, because the amount of people that are using the Solana network in this current day and age, with the amount of meme coins being launched. But here's a pretty key level to be watching here. Is that 137. If that 137 does come into play, which is a previous pivotal point on the weekly chart, then more than likely, if it gets a retracement to that, it will probably bounce right off of that. So really go and see that, because the nice part is we have a BOS sitting here. So the structure would still be bullish even if we got that retracement on the Solana weekly chart. And you know me, if it ever gets below 150, I will be buying the piss out of this thing. That being said, though, this is all long-term plays, guys. Again, I can't give you financial advice, but in this day and age, Solana, with the amount of, you know, speed that it offers to what it can do to create these Web3 apps, is absolutely insane. So make sure if you have anything in your portfolio, you have a little bit of Solana, and you're willing to hold it for a few years, it's going to probably pay off very well based on what we've seen so far. So really looking for being able to buy any dip we can get. If we get it down to 137, that's what I'd be looking for, due to that open close weekly high, and the oscillator would probably reset on the weekly as well. But overall, can't give financial advice, guys, so just take that with a grain of salt. That being said, let's continue to a lower time frame like that daily time frame, right? Absolutely break structure. Now we're forming a potential downtrend here on the daily. As you can see, a lower high was formed here 3 days ago. So that lower high being formed is an interesting spot to discuss, because now we have officially we have a structural point down here at 31. This is that structure that just got broken here. So in this case, if Solana for some reason can't hold up over that 173, then we will keep an eye on this structural point. We have a low sitting here at 162, right? So that 162 mark sitting right here is a price point I'm going to keep a close eye on for sure, to see if it actually wants to break structure, or it's just trying to consolidate yet again from that recent high to show us a potential bigger move in the future, which is very possible due to the fact, like we said already, that weekly chart is so extended. So really focused on this level now, the 173 and the 162, which is that previous bounce level. So keep an eye on those two. Structure on the oscillator for the daily did just break, so it could be an interesting few days coming up, but we'll see. Maybe we get some buybacks, maybe something crazy happens. And it's quite interesting to correlate what's happening with some of these cryptos with the US markets, which we'll go over in just a second, like the NASDAQ and the ES, because they had a major dip yesterday, even during stream. It was early on, was doing really well, and then by the end of the day it kind of dumped down quite a bit. We'll go over AMD at some point too, which was a huge loser yesterday, roughly 8% on yesterday's move. But guys, before we jump into gold, we're about to go over gold here. You have a chance today to win $100. We're giving away $300. We're giving $100 to 3 different winners, okay? You have to be a part of the widescreen stream, okay? Make sure you type in LuxAlgo on YouTube and you join that live stream. And you make sure you type in !100 to get your entry. If you're a HODL Gang member, you get 5 entries total instead of 1. To join the HODL Gang, you can go to the YouTube channel, or below this live stream, you can click the join button and you'll get those 5 extra entries. It's literally $1, and you get those entries every single Friday that we have a giveaway. That being said, if you like the indicators I'm using, we're also doing a 50% off sale today for this stream. Only use code LIVE50 at checkout. You get 30 days risk-free as well. But let's get into gold, my friends, because this thing is a monster. Now, y'all know we've been in this gold trade for days now. Been how many days? 1, 2, 3. Let's see where that trade happened here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days now. We're still riding. We've taken profits on the way up, and I'll show you the initial executions. We got 10 there. We sold 5 on the first breakout move to claim some decent profits, and then we've held the other 5 up until yesterday. We closed at this closure price here on the gold daily because it was the first day that had a red day, and we're holding the last 3 for us. But we usually do our analysis on the gold pair. We don't do it on the gold future because the gold pair is actually the main thing that it's following. It doesn't have those weird gaps and everything. So, where do you think gold's heading? Well, that's the other thing. People are always like, analyze gold. What's gold doing? It's like, guys, when gold is running, or anything is running like this, you can't just predict a level that it's going to go to. You just can't. You take it day by day. Like yesterday was the first day we didn't have a green closure over the previous day's high. That's why I took some profits. I also took some profits because if we go to our sensitivity here, if it closed right, it should have given us didn't. Dang, I should have pulled that up. Didn't give us a TP. There was a TP being printed yesterday from the signals and overlays indicator that was right here, which is these X marks, right? These X marks here. There was being one printed for that final, that third TP mark, but it didn't happen. So I wish I would have saw that. I should have looked at it more often. But normally I take it when we have that first momentum kind of slow down. But in this case, it doesn't matter. I'm still holding 3, so I'm not really worried. I didn't close full position. So then, if I see another exit signal like I do on signals and overlays here, I got 2 of them. If we get another one, then I'll probably be looking for my next take profit. So for gold, where it might be heading is, why the heck would I be deciding to even, close a trade on this if it continues to close over previous day's highs, right? We always talk about the daily candle. if that daily candle continues to close over yesterday's high, why would I not continue to hold it? If it continues to do that, it's going to continue setting new highs, right? So that's kind of my game plan going about this trade so far. We entered down here, right, at the 2180 level, as you can see on the future side, and then we've been riding it ever since. So seeing that and and it continues to close over previous day's highs is why we're going to continue to hold this trade. So there's no reason whatsoever to not hold this trade. And also because we still have strong bullish candles here on the signals and overlays. It's trading above that Neo cloud, which is a very strong bullish indication when that happens. Notice what happens when it trades and bounces off the Neo. There's consolidation. The minute it breaks out and trades above the Neo cloud, it's usually in a very strong uptrend. You have a high probability of it continuing to break new highs. That's what you're seeing right now. So massive moves on gold. There's not much I can discuss other than continuing to watch this thing break over previous day's highs. Let me adjust that sensitivity to optimal 14. We just got a 3 continuation signal as well, the 4-hour candle, with which is insane. So that's exactly what you want to see. But all I would say is I would want to see the, wow, look at this too. Bounces right off an imbalance there, automatically plotted for me. This is what I was saying though, guys. It's what I was saying about when you trade FBGs. You can see here and here. If you trade these bullish imbalances, what happens is with the impulse that happens to create that imbalance, there's leftover buy orders. If you immediately retest an imbalance, a lot of times that's where people start buying again. And obviously you have the whole craze of FEGs and how to trade them and all that, so people are already in the process of thinking, oh, this is a good entry, right? So you're on the same page as everybody else, which is also a good sign. But overall, those leftover orders sitting there, boom, goes back, gets bought back up. Again, it retested it almost immediately, which is exactly what you want to see for trend continuations. That's what I would want to see here off of this high, is a bounce right off of that as well, and that 2300 level if it wanted to continue this trend, or just continue going up at this point, because that's exactly what we'd like to see, is when gold and stocks and crypto only go up, because that's exactly what they do. Am I right? Am I right? All right. That being said, gold, fantastic trade. If you've been in this with us, we talked about this daily setup 4 weeks. If you're in the live stream every single day, you know when we discuss setups, because we got one coming on the euro right now. Let's jump over to the euro. Always discuss the setups with my yo. Okay, there it is. So we got one in play potentially right now on the euro. One second. Guys, if you want to get 50% off today only, is that code's going to be live, okay? There's only 20 of them. They might have already been used up, but go check just in case, because there's a limited amount. There's only 20. You can test out these indicators risk-free 30 days as well. You can also get discount on the yearly plans, which is insane. 50% off a yearly plan. That's like you're getting a better deal than the majority of the people that do sign up for Lux Algo. So we appreciate you, and we love giving back, as well as the $300 giveaway today. I mean, what more could we do? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Now, same situation here. The euro, we discussed yesterday, it broke that structure. Guess what happened? It set a new high above that previous structure point. Gotta love that. Can't get better than that. Comes back, retests the imbalance immediately, and starts getting bought. Can't get better than that. If we get a bullish turning point that's forming here in 2 hours and 57 minutes, we will be taking the trade for a setup. There you go. That's what we wait for. Why is this a setup? This is a setup because, as you can see here, we have all these lower highs that were being formed, right? And then it breaks structure because of that change of character. But the biggest reason is the oscillator is what's telling us this is a setup, because you got a high here, you got a lower high here, you got some lower lows, lower high, lower low, break structure here. So long as this creates this turning point above the 50 level, or anywhere as close to the 50 level as you can get, it's better off when it's above. After it extended to the upside here, usually indicates a very strong move. So if we get that turning point that happens here, the euro might make that breakout move to 109, and we'll be targeting the bottom of this order block as well at probably 1092. But let's go to like a weekly chart here really quickly. We have a potential, I can remove drawings. We have a potential move up to 109.4, which is that open close period. Remember, I always like to target open close levels. We go to the daily time frame. Your next one is 109.1. 109 is probably going to be our key level to be targeting for now. But that's what we're going to pretty much be watching. So really stay tuned and keep an eye on that if it does want to set up for us. 4 hour looks very primed to do so here in 2 hours, 56 minutes. Hopefully this thing gets bought back up a little bit more so that turning point happens. Otherwise we have to wait for a whole nother 4 hour candle for it to set up. But that is exactly why, it's a difference between a profitable trader and an unprofitable trader, is the patience in waiting for the setup. If you enter right now and this thing absolutely dumps, you did not wait for the setup. You have to wait. I'm making this as black and white as possible. You have to wait for a green turning point. What better, system can there be than something that gives you an actual visual aspect to a strategy rather than just sitting here and saying, oh, this is a good buy because it's in an FVG. No, if I just wait for a dot to show up on my chart, it's that easy. I don't have to worry about it. This is the setup we always look for. This is the setup that we had on gold daily chart that gave us this massive run. Right? Similar setup here. It did lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low. Broke here. Turning point happened right here on this guy. Well, that was on that gold. Sorry. Let me go to this one. Same thing, though. It happened on there. Turning point happened there, and it ends up rallying. But if we go to this one, you'll see the turning point is a little bit different, but it still happened. Lower low, lower high. Breaks. You get the turning point above the 50 level, which happened right here on this candle. Right here. And then it made its move exactly what we were looking for. That's what happened. So, again, all we waited for was the little green dot to form before we took the trade, and it just so happened to play out perfectly. So, that's what we're looking for on the euro. Again, don't be impatient or you will be a bad trader. The minute you are impatient, you're going to start failing over and over and over again. You have to wait for your setups to tell you it's go time, okay? That's all I can tell you. That's one of the easiest things to like up your trading game is create a system and follow the system. Don't be an idiot and say, hey, I'm better than my system. That's the immediate red flag and why you're going to probably lose or continue to lose. That being said, let's keep going. Let's go to the NASDAQ. Let's go to the ES. Because, my goodness, it was quite interesting because we had our first little mega red day, and we did break a little bit of structure here on the daily, right? So I said, who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
There you go, brother. Never short gold. Not until short gold. Oh, my gosh. I haven't even looked at the chat in a hot minute. Short gold. All right, guys. This is... all right, I'll wait till we get to the suggestions. Actually, I'm going to do it now. All right, so what's going to happen here really quickly, I'm going to go back to making the other stream public. Just so you know, if the bot jumps over, if you haven't entered already, you've had plenty of time. Go to the vertical stream. I will bring back the bot in the mainstream here and closer to the end when we have a little bit extra time at the end. Okay, so if you want to enter that, make sure you join the vertical stream if the bot does move over there. But I'm going to give a chance for the people that are going through the feed as well to enter. But you also get a chance to enter. You just have to go to the vertical stream if you haven't entered already. If you have typed in the main chat !100, if you've typed in !100, it doesn't matter how many times you've typed it. If you've done it at least once, you are in the giveaway. Okay, if you've done it at least once, you're in the giveaway. Don't stress about spamming it. It won't give you extra entries. If you've typed it one time, you are in that giveaway. Okay, so make sure that you typed it. And if you are, I think it's in the other chat now. Let me see here. We're going to let it simmer over there for a little bit, probably like 30 minutes or so, and then we'll bring it back to the main chat again. Okay, so let's talk about the NASDAQ. Yeah, it's back over there, my friends. All right, guys, so if you want, make sure you go to the other vertical stream if you haven't entered already and enter there. Otherwise, it will be back in the main stream here very shortly. I'm going to unpin this for now, and we're going to pull up the giveaway pin, or sorry, the 50% off pin. But it's in the other stream as well now for just a little bit. I'm going to bring it back over just so the people that come in organically off the shorts stream can have a chance as well. All right. So NASDAQ breaks structure on the oscillator for the daily. So this is what I was saying before, where you have a potential chance of seeing early reversals before they happen with the oscillator matrix. This is part of that premium plan. Remember, today you get 50% off just using code LIVE50, as well as 30 days risk free. But here you go. Structure breaks to the downside below 50. It's the first time we've seen structure break on this in a while. Now, look what happens though. Price, right? Price here hasn't fully broken a structural point yet. So that's where we're considering and sitting here going, is this thing actually going to break down? Is this just a buyback Friday? Is this thing just creating that, retracement to continue to a new all-time high again? It's very possible. So that's what I'd be watching right now is 18,000. If 18,000 breaks on the NASDAQ, I will be looking for that downside short. Now, if we go to the 4-hour here, I want to remove these drawings. We have beautifully bounced directly off a previous order block that was formed on the price action concepts indicator. This was from a previous pivotal point here off 18,000. We discussed the fact that 18,000 before is an absolutely insane level for the NASDAQ. There was a huge buying opportunity when it made this mega bounce before, right around 18,200 for a new all-time high retest, if not breakout. The biggest thing that comes into play off this level, to be honest, is just these previous highs right here. You can see these previous highs that were forming off of this, and then breaking down through it here and regaining that as well. Bounced off here and here, and now it's doing it again. Now, this is the third time. Does it actually bounce? Does the entire market buy it back up, buy it through the highs? Was this a liquidity run to get it to a new all-time high? All of that's very possible, but it's quite interesting to see it retest it for literally like a fifth time. So I'm very curious to see if this is just a temporary bounce back to drive it lower, or if it's actually a liquidity run to send us through a new high again. So for the NASDAQ right now, though, for the 4-hour, I personally am going to remain a little bit more bearish. I'm not going to say you should short this until we get daily structural change. There's no reason to be shorting a 4-hour until we show that the daily actually wants to break structure. If the daily breaks this low here at 18K, then I'll be looking potentially for a midterm, let's say, consolidated short in a way. You would want to see it maybe go retest 17,600. Now, we've been absolutely ripping since the new year. It's been just taking out these highs and just destroying them. But overall, it's doing quite well today with the bounce back, okay? So it is interesting currently where it's at for the NASDAQ, but 18K mega watch. We're going to go over crude oil in just a sec because that one deserves another Hoosier Daddy. Let's go over the ES now. ES, a little more black and white here because what did we say yesterday? ES yesterday, we were discussing the idea of this level holding its value, right? This level right here. It comes from these previous highs as well when I had that major breakout. Now notice here, that 4-hour candle still struggled in the last, let's see, from earlier today to completely close over that period. So seeing that, watch this 4-hour candle. If this 4-hour candle peels back over beneath this 42.47 level, we maybe see it go another retest of 4,200. But again, I'm not gonna say it's gonna. I'm not gonna just predict that, right? This is the biggest thing. If you want to be better at the market, you can't sit here and just predict things. You have to sit here and literally go by what price is giving you. Price will tell you where it wants to go. Price will tell you where it wants to go. Now, nobody can be 100% at guessing where price is going to go, but when it confirms that it wants to do something, and the biggest thing when it comes to confirmation is just candle closures, guys. Candle closing is everything on every time frame. If a candle closes beneath a pretty key level like this 42.50, right? If it 52.50, if it closes beneath that pretty key level, you'll probably see a potential retest at 5,200. But this is where that patience comes into play. Wait for price to actually confirm that it wants to close below or above key levels, and that's going to help you tremendously rather than sitting here because I'm impatient entering way too early because I don't want to wait to almost 3 hours for this candle to close. So it's like that's where you have to flip your mindset to be successful at potentially trading. Guys, if you're just now joining the live stream, you have a chance to win $100 today. Make sure you type in exclamation 100 in the chat. On the vertical stream right now on YouTube, we have the giveaway in there for now for the people that do join in over time. We're also doing a 50% off giveaway. 50% off code today. There's only 20 codes though. Code is live50 if you want to get 50% off plus 30 days risk free based on the indicators you're seeing with me right now. Now, let's take a quick look on the daily with the ES here. Look at this. Hold on. Let me up this to 15. Do we get a signal? 15 sensitivity. And we did. Okay. So this is our first, yet again, retracement signal that we have discussed a bit. As you can see here, 2 happened here before, found support, and then made its rally again. So if we want to see this continuation, look where the 2 occurred, though. It was way above the Neo Cloud, right? We talk about that Neo Cloud being a very, very nice bounce level. Yet again, a 2 occurs above a Neo Cloud. The difference here is this was a little bit further above than this was. So that 5250 level, pretty key to watch today. But again, we're inside a nice bearish 2 signal, and we're breaking structure on the daily as well. It's quite interesting to see that. Weekly overall, you can see, guys, we've been so extended on the weekly. A healthy retracement is not a bad idea, right? A healthy retracement is not a bad idea for that next leg up. But overall, you know, when the trend is strong, the trend stays strong. And here's the optimal sensitivity on the weekly chart. Touched the bottom of that Neo Cloud, absolutely ripped. Week after week, this thing is insane. New highs, absolutely insane. So for the ES right now, on that 4-hour time frame, really, really focused on this 5250 level. I would really watch that level, okay? So overall, not too shabby. Guys, if you're just now joining the live stream, thank you for joining. You have a chance to win $100 today if you stay in through the end of the stream. You just have to type exclamation 100 to receive your entry. That is in the vertical stream right now. If you ever typed it in today at all, we covered Solana already, Crypto Naughty. Make sure you go back in the stream to see what we're talking about on Solana. But that's ES and the NASDAQ. Watch that level, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and jump over to crude oil, and then we'll get into the wheel today. Man, oh man, crude oil, I love you. All right. Starting with the price action concepts indicator. If you guys have been here, we have target acquired.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, my goodness, guys, we have literally watched this trend from the beginning, from its breakout move. Said 88 was our upside target. If not, as well as the bottom of this order block. This is a big reason why we always target bottom of the order blocks here, is because you can see it's already showing resistance on that 23% order block. That's a part of the price action concepts indicator. Overall, though, the oscillator matrix is breaking out, right? It's breaking out to the upside. It has just touched overbought territory. That's what's crazy. This thing actually might have potential to go up to that 89 level. Right now, we're still targeting 88. But overall, it's still, yet again, if you are in this, you haven't taken profits yet, if you're in it from the low 80s or just off of 80 like we discussed before, absolutely hammered this move. So great job if you did. Good work. Guys, I forgot to mention, if you did enter the giveaway and you are not subscribed, you cannot win. You have to subscribe to the YouTube channel to be picked as one of the winners. It's just part of the parameters for the giveaway with the bot. For some reason, the bot can only give away to a subscriber. I don't know why. So make sure you hit that sub button. And guys, crude oil, no better than what we see now. Let's go to that 4-hour time frame. Like we said yesterday, if it continues to bounce over previous highs, this will keep going, okay? Bounce over this previous high, absolutely ripped up to nearly 88. I literally have 88 as an alert waiting for it to be triggered. Overall, though, this 4-hour oscillator is so nice. Look at the overflow forming. When you see overflow, very strong buying action going on. Right now, this thing looks so good to break back again. So this more than likely, with this aggressive trend going on, is definitely going to go hit 88 quite easily. But that being said, this has been a killer trade regardless. So great job. You've been watching this since the 80s with us. Up to 88. Insane moves. Gotta love it. Okay. Where's gold at? Gold's still ripping. Insane. And ES holding up over the 54. Okay. So let's get to the. Can you say? I'm not gonna say crack my finger backwards. Sorry, man. The Bob's trying to get me, catch me off guard. All right, my friends. Let's get to the what's it called? Mr. Pepe. Where's my wheel? Pepe wheel. That's the wrong one. Pepe wheel, where you at, brother? All right, everybody say, what's up, Pepe? How we doing? Pepe, good to see you, brother. All right, guys, so if you're new here, this is Pepe. At the beginning of every stream, I ask you guys for suggestions for ticker symbols to go over. Today, this is what everybody put in the chat. This is what I put on the board. And the symbols we're going to be going over are ARB, LTC, HBAR, BNB, BCH, XRP, NEAR, SUI, AMD, and Mr. Doge himself. That being said, guys, if you're just not joining the stream, we have a 50% off sale going on today. There's only 20 codes. They might have already been used, but they haven't. You got to make sure you act quick. Use code LIVE50. You get 50% off any plan, as well as 30 days risk-free. Just go to the website, luxalgo.com. Do I trade options? Yes, I do. But, guys, here we go. Let's pick our first one of the day, my friends. He can't miss on the first. He can't miss on the first one. XRP, wow. That's actually a good start because I know a lot of people have been wanting that from yesterday. So let's start with XRP. XRP with the bit stamp. So first thing we identify. First thing we identify here is those weekly levels. Well, it just so happened that the weekly levels decided to reject like we predicted.
Who's your daddy?
Yet again, goes up into the 70s from this open close high and then just gets deleted off of those levels. This is why you tune into the Luxottica live stream every single day. This is why you wait to see if it actually wants to close above those or not. You can see the beautiful wick on the daily there. And back to the weekly chart. Guess what else was sitting there? Was a 21% order block. Why in the heck would I... Guess what else got rejected off that 21% order block before? Happened again. Why in the heck would I not take some profits at least if I was in a trade on this at that level? I don't know what you'd be thinking if you didn't. That being said, guys, this thing is definitely bearish on the daily right now for XRP. XRP, this Books of Road, you can see right there. The bot just put it in there. Signals and overlays, price actions, concepts, and oscillator matrix. Again, today, guys, you get 50% off live 50 at luxalgo.com. You can get it on the yearly, monthly, whatever plan you're looking for. There's only 20 codes left, so they might have already been used. I don't know. That being said, structure did break, my friends. Structure broke. Came back up. And it's trying to react off this low again off 58. If this thing comes back down, more than likely I'm targeting the top of this order block down here at 55. I think we even discussed that before. The oscillator is actually pretty clean here. Oscillator, guess.
Who's your daddy?
Got another trade I missed out on, but overall this was our trade setup for the downside. As you can see here, broke structure right there on the oscillator, created that bearish starting point right below here. I would have been short on this one. Now this is obviously a little bit lower, shorter trade, but if I saw this setup, I would have been short. I'm pretty sure we probably discussed it too. Would have been short right here. My stop would have been up there, and I would have targeted this open close low for TP1. My next TP is going to be down here, this previous high. Actually, oh, there you go. TP2 is there. So TP2 and 1 did hit. TP3 would be top of the order block. Now, at this point, my stop loss would have moved down above this previous lower high. It'd probably be moved to here now or break even in this case. But overall, it'd probably be above this previous lower high right there. So, great little trade there if you did see the setup on XRP for the daily. Daily time frame setups are so nice because you get to hold them, man. So nice, my friend. So flippin' nice. But overall, great moves, my friends. Great moves. If you did enter the giveaway, typing in exclamation 100, you do. We are picking our 3 winners at the end of the stream. Guys, if you want 5 total entries instead of just 1, join the HODL Gang. Go to the main YouTube channel, click the join button, join the HODL Gang, and get 5 entries every single Friday for our $300 giveaways. We literally do them every Friday, so I don't know why you wouldn't join the HODL Gang, my friends. All right. There was some news on XRP, yes, with the idea around their stablecoin and all that crap, I know. It is quite interesting. There was no reaction whatsoever. Come on, man. Why aren't you reacting to the potential stablecoin ideas, right? I don't know. Don't ask me. It's quite interesting. El Martinez, welcome to the HODL Gang. El Martinez just locked in 5 entries every single Friday for the $300 giveaway. Every single Friday. It's literally $1 to join the HODL Gang. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. You get 5 entries every Friday for a chance to win $100. We pick 3 winners. I mean, come on, man. Welcome to the HODL Gang. Mr. El Martinez. Let's go. All right. XRP, though, all you're watching right now is closure and continued closures over probably 59. 50. Yanni Boy, welcome to the HODL Gang, my friend. He just locked in 5 entries at every single Friday and get some custom emotes and badges. Dude, HODL Gang's in the chat for our boy Yanni Boy. Welcome to the gang, my friend. All right, 58.5. Right? I want to see if we can close over that today on the daily. But again, that lower target is still down there. If you took that trade already, hit 2 TPs, beautiful moves on XRP. Still bearish. I would not consider being bullish on XRP right now. Open close low down there is 50. Yeah, 50 on the dot is what I would look for. So locked in 5 extra entries, my friends. Easy as that. All right. 5 entries in total, actually. Let's move on to the next one. XRP off the board. Still bearish on XRP. All right, Pepe, you on it today, or are you going to fail us for a spin? You on it today? You going to fail us for a spin? That's all we need, another X stablecoin. I mean, come on, man. You're right. What the heck? BCH for Punk Jainer. You know that man's excited. All right. BCH absolutely ripping to the 700 level yet again. Remember, my friends, do not forget we signaled this and talked about the trade setup at flipping $430. I can't believe I didn't take the trade. I just need you guys to spam me whenever they set up and I say it, they set up, right? This was the trade opportunity. Why? Similar trade we always looked at. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. Lower high, lower low, break of structure, turning point. Boom. Green dot, green signal. Green means buy. You buy right here when that happens. Boom. That was our entry. And then first TP was in the 500 level there. And then we talked about the 600 level because of the weekly order block. And it absolutely destroyed the 600 level. And then we discussed 679, which was the open close high up there on the weekly chart. Boom. Everything got drilled. That's our normal setup. Can't get better than that. Let's go. All right.
Who's your daddy?
All right. Now, 4 hour. Where are we heading now? So yesterday we discussed this a little bit. It broke out that structure. All we wanted to see it bounce off the 638. I'm pretty sure is what we said. Yep. Bouncing off that level, pretty key. Goes up, retest 700 again. Clearly, 700 is a potential problem. So right now, if you are in this trade, it did actually confirm a lower high on the oscillator. Like I said before, this can be early indications that this might be that level, right? If I was anybody, I would have your runner bag in right now. Everything else should be closed out. You should have already claimed very strong profits on this, unless you're holding for the long term. From that major run we just had, everything should pretty much be knocked out now after you saw this lower high form on the oscillator. But if you do want a potential runner, you just leave a little bit in. But overall, it should have been a huge move. If we want to see a continuation, though, right now it's quite interesting because I would want to see this thing actually hold up over 667. So this holds up over 667 or 666, which is crazy number. Then, maybe you get that launch pad off there, but it would have to. The fact that it showed a lower high, though, on the oscillator is not It's not great. That's what I don't like. So that means that this could be topping out for the time being. We'll wait till the oscillator sets up again. But, you know, this could, if it creates another turning point right here, then you could look for that next play. So it's like, honestly, it's not bad if you haven't fully taken profits yet. You take profits here, and then if this thing creates a bullish turning point here, then we could, you know, take a re-entry or whatever and play from there. But overall, nice moves on Bitcoin Cash here. Great job. Watch for the bounce right now over 67, or yeah, 667. Okay. On to the next one. What you got for me, Pepe? What you got for me, Pepe? Pepe with the wheel spin is on SUI. Let's go. SUI. Guys, at 10 more minutes, I'm moving the bot back over to the mainstream, okay? 10 more minutes, moving the bot back over to the mainstream, and then we'll move it back over to the other stream, and then we'll move it back over to it. We'll just go back and forth. Make it easy that way. I'm going to try again tomorrow. I really think this new plan is going to work for getting the bot always in the mainstream. But we'll execute it tomorrow now that I'm working out the kinks, right? All right, SUI coming down, my friends. Coming down. Lower highs forming. This is all, you know, bearish structure was all forming here. Pretty straightforward there. So this is quite interesting because... yeah, that's so weird. The oscillator's all over the place. I will say that. If I were to be bullish on SUI, I need to get up over 174 for the 4 hour here. Get up over 174, show me some support of that, then I'm going for $2. This thing trying to set a bullish divergence there. Daily time frame. What's sad is that it did break structure on this small little uptrend that it had. Broke structure here. Overall, this could, you know, it's tough because this could be a bearish setup. We'll see how this daily candle closes, but if I want a bearish setup, it's probably gonna have to retest this low down here that I found support, and then go set a lower high for a, you know, bearish entry. For now, though, if you want to lean bullish, I honestly would probably want to go see this thing retest 143 first. Maybe 143 first, come back over that 50 level on the oscillator, then set up a higher low, and then continue through that high there. For now, though, definitely still bearish on SUI. I'd be targeting down here in the 140s, unless for some reason this day flips back green. Remember what we said, though, 4 hour, if it breaks over 174, then we might have a nice, you know, that could be the level here that it might want to bounce back off of. You can see here, open, close, weekly level here. Off that low, that higher low, you can see we wicked it perfectly just today. So there you go. I mean, that's why, look at that. That's why if you're a scalper, guys, and you're not using weekly levels, you're crazy. That was for a scalper, 4% moves absolutely dialed. That's insane. Because watch, look at, all I have to do is go back to the weekly time frame to calculate where this level might bounce. Look at this, just open close periods here. This is where very high volume competition was at, right? That's where those open close periods are always at. Very high volume competition there. 155. If I go to the 4 hour now, look at the exact bounce on a 4 hour time frame.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, I just I can't stress it enough. Inside 26% order block as well. I mean, it's just, if you want to try to call bottoms, there you go. Like weekly levels, my friends. Weekly levels, insane there. But for me, I like confirmation, right? So if I'm gonna get confirmation, I need to get this over 174. Give me a setup, and then I go from there. Okay. But overall, weekly levels, big tip. Starting your weekly, or even start on the 4 hour, do your little bit of analysis, jump to a daily, then a weekly, then make your decision. I promise you, at least always look at high time frames. It's going to change everything. It's going to change everything. If you don't look at high time frames, and for some reason you have a profitable strategy, then you're crazy. I don't know how that's even possible. Because majority of people you talk to are going to use literally, sometimes even monthly charts, but they're going to use high time frames like dailies, weeklies, and then 4 hour charts to trade low time frames. Okay. That's just what it is, my friends. You just got to do it. That's what everyone that's actually successful at trading does. So make sure, little quick tip for you. That being said, SUI, yep, that structure I want. Otherwise, it's still bearish, my friends. This could reject right off of 162. And then, like we said on that daily chart, we could probably go retest a 150, if not the mid 140s. SUI off the board. I also need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, my friends. Enjoy the music and Pepe. And I'll be right back. Alrighty. I love your breakdowns, broski. They trust you move, man. Dude, I appreciate it, my friend. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and move the giveaway bot back over to the mainstream. Guys, remember, my friends, today only, during this live stream, you have a chance to win, first off, 100 buckaroonies. Second off, 50% off any Lux Algo plan, whether it's monthly, yearly, premium, ultimate, essential. Use code LIVE50 at checkout. There's only 20 codes. They might have already been used, but make sure to jump on those quick in case they haven't. All right, moving the bot back over, my friends. Did you fund? What does that even mean? Moving the bot back over, you'll see it here in just a sec. And let's continue on the wheel of Pepe. Guys, Pepe's in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta bump it on other music here in a sec. Litecoin, let's go. All right, 1 sec. Let's, yeah, this music's a little, you know what? I hate that these songs are copyright because I freaking love this playlist. Is it this one? Let me see here. This one? No, this one.
When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that.
All right. Yeah, because I think we have about 1 hour left, so it's the perfect time to start this one. All right, let's get it. Bot is back, my friends. So if you're in the mainstream, the widescreen format, you can enter the giveaway now yet again. The bot be gone. Yes, it is, Tom. Join the other stream now. Back it over. All right, let's go to the next one. We said it's LTC. Let's go to Litecoin.
Better to have a short life that is full of what
he said, "Welcome!" Exclamation bot.
All
right. So LTC back under $100. What do we do? Well, you got some bearish divergence trying to form right now, which is possible. Bearish divergence is a little bit possible here. Let me get that off the. I will say that it did form and it has come off of that high, but it is holding up, right? We want to watch price action. Price action is key right now. So if price action does want to hold up over that previous high right now, above 95-ish, right? This is a previous high sitting here. There was a previous high sitting here. It's kind of in a weird place right now. The biggest thing about this, to be honest, is the fact that it came up into this order block here, and it's rejecting, but it's holding quite nicely on the daily. So It's just this area for Litecoin has been so consolidated for so long that it really doesn't know what it wants to do. But I do like that it's back up near the hundreds, because if we do get a breakout run, we could actually get a new wave of buyers into this old crypto, right? This older one. So it's been around since XRP and been around since Ethereum and all that. That being said, $100 is a pretty key mark to watch. I would want to see here if it wants to hold, this imbalance at a time, blah, blah, blah. This was the previous high that it kind of set here. If you create that bullish turning point happening here, you could probably have a bull flag formation. That was the next thing I wanted to discuss. The 4 hour here potentially has somewhat of bull flag parameters, I guess you could say. It set lower low here after this lower low, but then it set a higher low here, but then set a lower low here. So it's kind of in that weird format. The biggest thing I would want to see is a pretty clean breakout for this thing to make a big move. You do still have bearish money flow on the oscillator right now, but it is holding up over previous highs. So that's the biggest thing. So long as it's holding up over previous highs, the structure's there. I'm not going to be too worried about this thing, not breaking out or something. So really, really watch for this thing to break out through the 104, 105 level and go from there. This thing busts through this this level here at 104.34, then I'm probably going to make, there's a potential trade that could happen, especially with this, making lower highs and lower lows on the oscillator as well. We did XRP already, Joe. Joe, if you go to the wide stream format, the other stream that's on YouTube right now, you can actually go back and look at our XRP analysis, okay? But guys, right now for Litecoin, I would want to see break over 104.5 and then go from there. But if this thing breaks below 92.75, then I'll be looking bearish. So if it's above 92.75, I think it's going to be okay for now. Biggest thing though, it bounced off that exact same 96 level. Get back here. Save 96 right here. 96.11. So 96.11 will be a high watch too, because open close levels there twice on the 4 hour. If we go that daily time frame though, love the bounce off the FEG. Weekly time frame, it's just kind of, we had that target up here of that 114 open close high on the weekly, but it's already trying to treat these previous highs kind of as support. So we'll see kind of how it plays here the rest of this week. But could be actually a pretty good move with this consolidation. So really watch 96 hold. And then we'll go from there. If that breaks down, then we'll talk about the lower levels later. But for now, holding nicely. Let's keep going, my friends. Let's go. All right. Litecoin off the board. Let's keep going. Guys, if you want to enter the giveaway, make sure you're in the widescreen stream. Go ahead and unpin this message, repin the giveaway message. Type it. Oh, not that. Type in the exclamation 100, and you have a chance at the end of the stream to be a $100 winner. Yo, Pepe straight sniping the ticker symbols. Great job. Pepe's in the chat if you're part of the HODL game. Guys, also, if you do want 5 entries on each Friday giveaway, make sure you join that HODL game. Just hit the join button below the stream here or on the main YouTube channel. Let's get over to Near. Pepe killing it. Ooh, buddy. Near with the breakout. So this one's interesting because I would say this was a setup, but it didn't necessarily do what we wanted it to do. It did break, which is cool. Very cool to see this thing break out like it is. Let's talk about weekly. Wait, no. Let me just pull up. I don't think Near was on our setup list either. There it is. Boom. There's our levels. We got to find the right one. I remember the $5 number 5. What? $5 Jacob? What are you talking about? Yo, Proda. My Proda, welcome, brother. Welcome to the HODL gang. Appreciate you joining. He just locked in 5 more entries. 5 entries to every giveaway. Make sure you type in exclamation 100 after you join, by the way, to claim those entries, okay? But, man, oh, man. Okay. Oh, you're talking about with the $5 retracement. Yeah. This thing held up over 6. That's impressive. It would have been nice to get that, man. I would have loved that retracement, but it came back. So touched that same low, bounced right off of it. Now it's back up. So for near, you know, what do you see? This is a beautiful now, pretty much almost a perfect bull flag. If that thing would have set a new low, like we said, off that 560 there. 560 comes from an open close high. That would have been really nice. This comes right here, 677 comes from a beautiful open close high there, as well as these open close lows wicking those as well. I mean, if you take even the median here of like $7, which we discussed because it's between these two levels, you can see it literally lined up beautifully with the open close there. This weekly flipping back bullish is awesome. Gotta love that. Can't get better than that. Flips back bullish. Let's go to that weekly chart. Thank you for 5 entries. Yeah, I got you, man. And you can see it's, you know, traded right through that $7 level already. So right now, this is setting up nicely for a potential move back to 850. 4-hour time frame. It needs to get up over this price of 737. Another great 4-hour candle. You gotta love it. I would want to see this thing break through this now, come back, retest this order block here. What's going to happen is that can turn into a breaker block, and then you can take a trade off of it there. For our normal setup here, it necessarily wasn't perfect because I like to see this thing extend and cleanly break that previous lower high. So, you know, if we get a clean break here, sure, and then maybe you can take a setup off of that. But again, that's not what our setup calls for. We want to see a very clean break for that move. Didn't necessarily happen there, so that's okay. I don't think it was a part of our setups list, which I'm going to actually click there. But watching for that to fully break out, then come retest, we'll go for it from there. How's the euro doing? Oh, guys, the euro is going to print it 2 hours. 2 hours and counting. Let's go. Okay. But yeah, for near right now, I would be targeting if this thing closes over this high of 7.374, I'd be targeting, let's go to the weekly. I'm going to be targeting 824. Open close weekly high there. I'm going to be targeting 824. And then after that, 849 again. But here you go. Here's your weekly level. Let's go to the daily here. That's such a beautiful level. 824 right there, right below the weekly open close level. So we'll keep an eye on that for now. Beautiful bounces so far. Just need to break that structure, like we said, on the 4 hour. And I think it's going to continue. Change character played out very nicely. With that high there, 7.374. Looking good. All right. Looks really good, to be honest. This thing could probably go to $8 by tomorrow, maybe. $8 would be that next target after that. We'll see what she does. All right, let's keep going. Pepe's on it today. Pepe's on it today. What you got for me, Pepe? Hit another one. Hit another one. Here's in the chat for Pepe. Come on, Pepe. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Give it to me. Give it to me straight, brother. Give it to me straight, brother. No, Pepe. Bad, Pepe. All right. Come on. Come on, man. Yo, Wardo said he couldn't wait. Got near at 725. Come on, man. I hope it plays out for you, brother. I hope it does. Good setups. Good work. Either way. H-bar. Good job, Pepe. Thank you. H-bar. H-bar. Okay. Cool. So, H-bar. Ooh. This thing's doing really nicely, actually. So, look what I see here. Quite interesting. Got an imbalance, right? That formed there on the price action concepts indicator. And today you can get 50% off any indicator you see on my chart just by using code LIVE50. Also for the yearly plans too, which is insane. But also, good. Look where it comes from. It comes from my previous high. Now, you know what? If we were to go back in time here, look at what you see there. That is a breaker block if I've ever seen one. Watch it. Breaks through, retests it with an FVG sitting there, it completely rips off it. Now with this one sitting here, it's a leftover breaker. Bounces again, comes back down. Will it happen again? It's possible. Could happen again. In this case, though, man, oh man, H-bar, Yeah, that wouldn't have been a setup. Sorry. It's no setup there because it was setting lower lows up there. But could potentially have been a setup here. That would have been like a test setup in a way. Head and shoulders. Yep, pretty much. You had the shoulder there, head there, shoulder there. Nice reversal so far. It is retesting this low. Again, this is one of those things where it's, you know, the more it retests levels, the more likely they are to break. But if it's going to hold this price, then there's no reason to consider continuing the short, right? I would have definitely been taking profits right here at 10.15. But right now, that's the key watch. The low here, you can take it as low as 9.8. Pepe is the way. Pepe is the king. Pepe's in the way. I get it. It's always in the way at some point. But 10.15 there is where I would have taken those profits for that first move down. If I'm going to go lower, I need to see this 9.83 break. At some point, I leave Pepe up every day, just whatever. All right, 9.83. Yeah, Ching, you're welcome, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you signing up. You also get those 30 days risk free. Joe Parsons, have you done XRP? Yes, Joe. If you go with, I think we already did that. I think I already answered that question. But yeah, this low here, 9.83. Watch for that break for the continuation to the downside. If it does actually break that, this is a pretty key level right now. It actually might, it looks like it wants to bounce more than it does actually want to break it. But that's what I watch. Otherwise, if we're going to go for like a bullish move on H-bar, okay. I will say H-bar potential setup. I'm going to add to the list. H-bar potential setup on the 4 hour. Let me get off that one. Potential setup on the 4 hour. That being said, because you got lower highs here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low. You did just get a higher low, but lower high again. So if this thing breaks that structure here, creates that turning point up here, what's going to happen is it's going to break this structure, create a turning point above that previous structural point. It should probably make a move into the mid 11s, if not up to 12 again. But that's what we'll keep a close eye on, because you have a few imbalances along the way. Nice little bear flag breakdown. This is what I don't like nearly as much as I like some of these other setups we were looking at, like the euro. The euro looks solid. So that's what I was saying by how some of these can be way better. But overall, looks still good on H-bar. If it's going to bounce here, watch for that structure break of 10.74. That bounce there on the weekly, or sorry, on the 4 hour or daily. Goodness gracious. Very nice from that previous high. Actually, let's look at the weekly really quick. Weekly, man, you got a lot of upside if it does make a move. But what's nice is this right here, that 9.08 level, 9 cents is money. If it wants that, if it retests 9 cents, maybe it could be a trade opportunity. Maybe a trade opportunity. All right. Let's keep going, my friends. Let's keep going. What we got next there? What do we got next there? Oh. Come on, Pepe. Pepe's in the chat. Come on, he needs some motivation. He needs some motivation. Dude. I swear. You're going to get the backhand. You missed it this time. All right, buddy. Pepe's in timeout. Come on, man. What do you got for me? All right, we landed on ARB. Jacob's pimp hand is way too strong. ARB, here we go. Let's get it. One of these days, I'm going to be bleeding after that. Yeah, Pepe.
Who's your daddy?
That's me. That's me, son. You sit down. All right. ARB. Guys, come on. Goodness, look at this. Yo, this is insane. What a beautiful break. I mean, this was bearish structure all day long. This was bearish structure all day long. This thing literally broke, change of character there, came back down, rejected the change of character, showed resistance below those lows. Beautiful step-by-step structure on the oscillator. When you see this beautiful formation on the oscillator, that's like Christmas morning. You can't get better than that. That's like, man, I like. Now, sadly, this wasn't our setup because this was already setting lower highs, but even this coming into play and it's that beautiful could have still been an opportunity. But where is ARB going to bounce? That's the real question. It's like, now I'm still bearish on this. This thing might come back down to 120. I mean, it keeps setting lower lows. I would say right now you have this here and you have this here, this little gap here. This is what I'd be targeting. Between the 134 and the 127 is what I would target for a bounce. This is still in bear structure, so that's the biggest thing. But if it gets in this little zone here, I want to be watching to see if it does want to bounce. Again, if this thing's actually going to make a reversal, it has to show that it wants to make a reversal. Doesn't need to be some little, you know, oh, I think it's going to bounce here because it had one bullish candle, right? Nah. It's like this thing has time. Look at how I drew that there. And it's that beautiful previous high. That's, yeah, pretty much what you're going to be watching for. 134 to 127. Watch for their bounce potentially there. And we'll go from there. But for now, definitely still bearish on this one. Love to load up at 125. That could be a great price too. Who's your daddy? Hey, bear structure, guys. If it's there, don't fight it. All right, Pepe. Off the board. Yeah, you're gonna sit there and think about what you've done. Doge. We'll save Doge for last. Let's go over AMD. All right. So, guys, quite an interesting day yesterday for our old pal AMD. Okay, this is interesting to me because, you know, there's a lot going on with this that is quite intriguing. It had that rally to that 200 plus, right? Had the 200 plus rally. That being said, with the 200 plus rally, it fully came off of that very aggressively. This is what's also interesting and why I'm not that extremely bullish on AMD. AMD last year was worse than 2022. They made money, but they didn't even crack $1 billion on their net income. They literally got 880 or 54, right? And they were down after their growth from the previous year as well. You can see even on this revenue versus net income, right? Way different, right? Because your net margins was way down. There's a lot more expenses that come into when this company is growing as much as it is. But the fact that their revenue dropped in 2023 is quite interesting to me. Probably a big reason why NVIDIA is also absolutely ripping. I love AMD. I've had AMD and held AMD since like $15. Great stock and all, but at this value, it's kind of high up there. So this recent quarter, let's go to the quarter here. You can see it did in quarter 4 of 2023 actually pretty much save their year for 2023. You can see the revenue was above that. So that's the biggest thing watching is the upcoming quarter report for quarter 1 of 2024. That's what I would really want to focus on. Let's see, do they even have? They don't yet. And you can even see here, it's like, yeah, it's good to see look like this quarter. That's why it pretty much made its move. It's up 3,000% from the previous quarter, which is really good. But annual wise, it's down 35%. So obviously quarter growth is great and all, but it's like if they're not up over the over year, it's not the best. So I think this value is iffy on AMD. I do think AMD could come down a bit more if the market actually finally found a rough high, right? Right, we said with the consolidation. I think with that consolidation, the 160 could get hit if we get into consolidation on AMD. I've been watching this very closely since that very aggressive move yesterday. You can see it did break below that structural point. You did, in my opinion. Now let's pull up that fixed range profile. Now, I will say it's funny. This is the first time we're using this today. Usually we don't. You can see it bounce off the bottom of this value range. Since it's in that value range, it has pretty much broken down, right? So we'll see if it wants to either hold that 160, 170 value or break below it. I think it could potentially hit 160. That being said, though, it's quite interesting because on the oscillator front, this thing was setting new highs and this thing was just going sideways. This is a mega trend type formation. The other thing, though, is like interesting to me is this actually set a higher high than this did, then a lower low, then a bearish turning point, right? This is a, kind of a temporary strategy setup. You could even say this is a temporary strategy setup. Because it technically higher high, or higher low, this is where it set a lower low, but it went up, set a higher high, came back down, set a higher low. It's not very clean. Remember what we say, if it's not that clean, it's usually not worth it. Stocks can be a little bit different based on how it's been working on like futures and Forex and crypto. But overall, it's the same concept. The daily there did confirm a lower high or a turning point on the oscillator. So that's another reason why I'm like, this 8% move down yesterday might be an early indication that we might see the 160 again, if not lower. So we'll keep a close eye on it because it is the bottom of the value range. See if it wants to bounce the next few days. Today, it's already, we got the 4 hour here. You can see it. It did try to bounce up on that 4 hour, and now it's already coming back down. Will this thing, continue to reject these lows? If I'm going to be bullish on this change character has to get broken back over. It needs to get back over 175. But again, a lot of traded volume through this area. So it could just be coming back to value, wants to trade sideways before the market can decide and then make its move. But for now, we'll keep a close eye on it. We do have its earnings coming up in April 30th. So, later this month, Q1 reports coming out. So we'll see if it really changes. I really think XRP will up this weekend, rip this weekend. Junior, we had our XRP analysis earlier in the stream. You go in the Y stream format. You can go check it out. That being said, all right, let's keep going. On to the next one. Doge is going to be our next. BNB or Doge? Let me see here. Where's BNB at? Yeah, BNB and Doge left, my friends. BNB and Doge left. Get out of here. Pissing me off. All right. We'll start with BNB. It's already on my chart. Okay, so BNB did let's see, 2 days ago. No, yeah. 2 days ago, actually broke structure on the oscillator right here. Broke this structure, set a lower high. There's your lower high. There's your structure break on the oscillator. But look, structure break actually on this. I mean, technically, you could have said here could have been a small little higher low formation for the bounce back, but. What do we want to watch for? Right now, honestly, this is a structural point that I really am focused on is that 500 level retest. This is yet another one that we have discussed. I'm pretty sure had a 4 hour setup, but let me double check. Did it? Almost. Man, why am I yachting? This is song. This song's got to move. Well, that's better. Goodness gracious, that was weird. Okay. Yo, what's up, Void? How you doing? Void, make sure you get your 5 entries. Guys, if you want 5 entries to today's giveaway, you can get them by joining the Huddle Gang. Just go to the YouTube channel, click join, or hit the join button under the main YouTube channel in order to get those 5 entries. You can only enter the giveaway on the main stream, guys. We have over 400 tickets right now. 300 people have entered. And there's 400 tickets because of all the Huddle Gang members getting their 5 entries. We'll be picking those 3 winners at the end of today's stream, okay? Also, make sure you join the Discord to claim your winnings. That's the only way to claim the winnings. You have to reach out to me if you become a winner. If for some reason you're not here when we're picked, make sure you go back on the stream and you what's it called? You figure out if you won or not. But that being said, let's go over to BNB. BNB with the potential higher low formation. Okay, I will. See, yeah, this is when it's kind of hard. I like to see really proper structure for him, right, for our setups. But this could be let's just say a B- setup. As a new person in this space, I was joining the Discord anyway. Hey, appreciate it, man. But that being said, this is a B- setup. Lower low, lower low, lower high, way down here, lower low. Remember what we like to see? We like to see very clean structure, right? We like to see very clean. Overall, though, this could be a potential setup. We'll see how it plays out. But this is pretty key, though. Comes up, rallies with a nice impulse move right through the extended period, breaks previous turning points like that. Pretty much broke that downside structure with setting another high. And then if you get that turning point above the 50% retrace or 50% level here on the oscillator, that would be a setup. Since it's kind of wonky, I say B-, right? So you would take less risk potentially for a setup. I'm gonna actually put this on the list too, because if it does set up, then it could be a nice little lower risk trade that we can talk about. But yet again, that's why we want to watch for A+ setup. It's always the best way to go. In this case, though, lower high form already bounced off an imbalance here on the 4 hour. Does look actually pretty good. This was a very nice support level. It took off. That being said, the oscillator is extremely extended here on BNB, but big but with a big B. Okay. All right, pause. We're going for 658. I think we can hit 658 before we see any problems, and maybe retracements on the weekly. I think it's possible. So let's really focus on maybe getting that breakout move on a 658. I like the reset on the oscillator. Yeah, 658 could be good. That weekly open close high there is just waiting to get touched. So we'll see here. This week, we got 2 days left. If this closes bullish on the weekly, guys, we're more than likely going to hit 658 beginning of next week. So the previous high was 620. All right, guys. That being said, all 20 codes for today's stream have been used up. I'm just getting reports that all 20 codes have been used up. So appreciate you guys. Welcome to the team. Thank you for being a part of today's codes. I'll go ahead and bring these down for people that are joining. Let me pause everything. But yeah, guys, every once in a while we do live giveaway we do live discounts here on the stream. So make sure you tune in on Fridays. That's mostly when we do them. So, but all the codes have been used up today. So next Friday, potentially we have more. Probably not next Friday though. Every once in a while we will do it. But appreciate you guys for if you signed up, and we get obviously like that. Okay. Let's keep going. BNB, though, this week, pretty key. Gosh, freaking spam calls. BNB, right? Getting back over the high here this week of 620 would be very nice, right? So let's see if we can get a nice break above BNB's past weekly high of 620. If it closes over that, it could be very aggressive. Daily time frame, though. Y'all know the drill. Dailies, right? Daily closing over previous day's highs. Yesterday's high was 597.6. If we get over that 600, we're probably going to get that really nice setup. But again, that 4 hour looks very juicy. Let's keep an eye on if it actually creates that bullish turning point, which should happen in that next 4 hour candle. So we'll see if that ends up playing out or not, and then we can continue that into tomorrow. Remember, this is a B- setup from normal. It's not an A+ setup, so less risk if you decided to potentially take it. But guys, come on. This ain't financial advice. Y'all know the drill. This is not financial advice. That's why we do paper trading on stream, because we can't legally trade real money on stream. But guys, we've been absolutely killing these trades, so hopefully we can continue to do that. Last but not least, let's go over Mr. Dogecoin himself. Doji. Void with the 5 entries because he's part of the huddle game. Jacob, did you already take my 100 points back? I did. Sordik, I forgot to mention that. Sordik, you have officially gotten out of debt. He guessed the prediction yesterday, right, for Bitcoin. He is now even with me. You get your points. You're good, brother. You get all your points now. Should I put $30 of Bitcoin in my wallet now? What do you suggest? Dude, I buy Bitcoin every single week. Again, obviously, it's not financial advice, but I've been buying Bitcoin every single week. Every single week since like 2017, 2016. I have to go back and look. But it's been a long time going on that. So, I mean, it's just paid off for me tremendously. That's how I would recommend with Bitcoin if you're looking to invest. Be more so like treating it like a 401k in a situation. But kind of up to you, my friend. It depends on how patient you are. I would just buy and hold. That's what I recommend the most about it, like Bitcoin in general. All right, Dogecoin. Dogecoin. All right, Dogecoin. Right now, high volume level, right? If I pull up the, I can pull up the fixed range on this one too. Boom. Inside that value range again. Let's get out of it. We need to get out of that value range. 18 cents. If it gets over 18 cents, I might like it for a higher low move. Oscillator is quite interesting. Lower high, lower low. Don't like that. It did just break the structure. Came back down here. Never set a bearish turning point, right? That's why we like to see the bearish turning point happen below that 50 level. Never happened below the 50. Not really worth the short. So if Doge gets back up over 18,876, then we can maybe look for that move. What sucks is this thing literally created a change of character here, but never confirmed that it wanted to make this move. It just died. So not a big fan of that. Whenever it breaks back down under change characters, I mean, here you go, guys. Look what happened here. Change character on the bear side formed. No rejections off or below that change character. Completely destroyed it, went back up, and ended up being a liquidity run. Same thing could have happened here. Change of character formed. Came back down. Never got bought or supported off that previous high. This is not proper structure. I don't like it. When you see it happen like this, broke and went up, set a new high. Broke, could go back down, set a new low, and test 14. This is a very weird state. That's why I'm saying really would like it to get back up over that high value range there. Let's get back up over 19 at least before considering going any higher on this. Weekly time frame, this thing, yeah, just completely deleted. It's overall thing. This is why I don't like meme coins. Right now, meme coins can be generated in 5 seconds. People can create a meme coin. This morning, I saw a tweet about a meme coin around the New York earthquake. I mean, literally, people could create them so quickly if they just had the liquidity to fund the overall fees and all that. It's just, that's how easy it is. With Solana's network and why I'm so bullish on Solana, meme coins, there's so much liquidity to be spread around now. It gets pulled out of so many different ones because they're trying to hit the next trend that may last like a day and a half. After it's done, it goes away. There's only a few that actually maybe hit a long stride trend that's like more of a, you know, mainstream meme or something. But the meme coins, guys, Dogecoin luckily is probably the only one that has been trading with decent price action. But again, the meme coin liquidity is so spread out because of how quickly and how low our attention spans are. This is a gambler's world 100% because people want in and out fast profits immediately. So the minute you make profit on a meme coin, I would honestly suggest getting out of it. I'm just saying. So it's just, you're way better off at getting out with profit quicker on meme coins because more than likely there's going to be another one that just launched that's going to run just as much as the last one did. That's just how it works. There's going to be maybe 1 out of 400 that make that extra move later on down the line. But it's hard to predict 1 out of 400 rather than, you know, taking profits when you have them on the other one. Either that or make your own meme coins, my friends. Just make your own. There's a lot of money in doing that too. So figure it out. Yeah, I would stay away from memes, man. If you're looking to actually have growth in a portfolio that isn't based on trends and you don't know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you can have very fast growth with meme coins. But again, there's too many generated too quickly. It's very easy to pick a failing one. Even if it did run 200%, 300%, 1,000% in a day, it could literally be done by the end of the next day. That's just how they trade now. Been recently studying them very closely because I want to give you guys the best information on how to potentially trade them as well. And we will be doing a Twitch stream where we trade them live too. I do want to do that. But that'll be more of a personal thing. Okay, we'll be related to Lux Algo because I know you guys like that. And I want to keep my HODL gangs entertained as long as I can. All right, guys, that was, I'm pretty sure, the last one. We got about 6 minutes left. That was Dogecoin. That was the last one, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway. All right, so what I'm going to do really quickly, I'm going to go public on the other stream one last time, all right? I'm going to go public on the other stream one last time. If you want to enter the giveaway, you have a chance to be a part of it. All you have to do is type an exclamation 100 in the chat. The bot's probably going to move over to the other stream again. I'm going to do it one last time and let it run its cycle over there. Then we'll bring it back over and we're going to pick our winners, okay? So if you join right now to the Hodl Gang, you actually get 5 entries on today's giveaway. So all the people that are part of the Hodl Gang get 5 entries every single Friday to the $300 giveaway, and a way better chance, right? Bitcoin predictions we will be taking in just a second, though. Let's see, we've got 5 minutes left of the Bitcoin predictions. I'm going to let the bot jump over to the other stream for now, let that run for a minute, but we'll take Bitcoin predictions on time, but then do the giveaway just shortly after. I do entry before join membership. Did that count? 5. Myro, let me check. Let me check for you. I can't adjust the amount of entries you have, okay? I that's the one thing I can't do, so I'm sorry if it didn't. Let's see here. You said your name. Let me see. If not, man, then on Friday, on next Friday, you'll have those entries. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I can't fix your entries. I can't delete them either. You only have 1 entry right now. That's why earlier I was saying before you join the Hodl Gang, make sure that you haven't entered the giveaway yet. But I will say next Friday, you get those 5 entries as well. I always say at the beginning of the stream, I say, hey, make sure you join the Hodl Gang if you want those 5 extra entries before you enter the giveaway. If I could get rid of it, if I could add those entries to you, I would, but it's very black and white system. It's like people enter with a code and that's it. Pretty straightforward on that one. But guys, let me see here. Okay, yeah, I made the stream go public over there. Welcome, guys. Everybody, welcome. Sing to the Hodl Gang, dude. He just locked in 5 extra entries to every single Friday giveaway by just literally spending $1. If not, if you are a part of the YouTube Premium, by the way, which I would highly recommend with no ads, all that craziness, you do get a free month with any live stream that you like. So you can join the Hodl Gang for free, and you get those 5 extra entries. You get 5 entries every single Friday for the giveaways. That being said, we've got a little bit of time here. I'm gonna let the bot move over. Welcome to the Hodl Gang, though, my friend. Welcome. I think it. Yeah. Okay. So it is in the other chat. We're gonna give it a minute over there, guys. Is there anything that we didn't go over today that you would like to go over? Throw it in the chat, and we'll go over it. This guy said AMP over here. I'm gonna go and double check it really quickly. Comp. I saw comp earlier from you. Like comp. Algo. Okay, we can do algo next after comp. Guys, we got 2 minutes left. We'll take Bitcoin predictions, but we're going to continue our... look at that. Euro, if it closes green there on the 4 hour, then it will signal, but it didn't that time. See, it's still going away. It's not there yet. All right, let's go over comp for you guys. Comp was the one that did actually run pretty aggressive recently, right? Yeah, it did. Okay. Nice little pullback here. Let me pull up. We got about a minute left. Let me pull up, make sure Bitcoin's ready to go. Okay. What was the price point we set on Bitcoin? We set a 67802. It's trading at 67768 right now. It is less still. Did I go over bonk? Haven't gone over bonk yet. We could potentially look at it, but I told y'all my 2 cents about meme coins. Not a huge. I mean, the liquidity stretched so thin now because it's so easy to generate them. Okay. Yeah. What was it again? It was 67802, guys. Remember that 67802. So I can go back to the giveaway page. 67802. Yo, dude, this is gonna be real close. Hold on. We got. Okay, hold on. We need to watch this. You can see it down here, bottom right, if you can see it. 67802 is the price. It's at more right now. Oh my! What is it? What do we do? If it's like right on the money. If it says 67802 here in 20 seconds, I know this is a touchy subject. It's lower. Yo, what's up, Yo, how am I supposed to look at this and the clock? Oh my god. I know some people are gonna come at it, 9 seconds. 4 seconds. 6, 7, 8. Wait, 67802. Okay, it is less. 67786. Wow, that was close. Holy crap. All right, it was less. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you said more usually.
Yo, what's up, so you?
I know here's the story. It was less, my friends. It was less. Guys, if you want to be a part of that giveaway, go to the other stream really quickly. I'll move the bot back over in a little bit, but for now, let's go over the next one. It was less. I'm sorry. Wah, wah, wah. But congratulations to those that said less. Great job. Usually the people that do say less, by the way, are the ones that pretty much get to that top 10 because they're, actually thinking about where it could be by the end of the stream. So great freaking work. Insane. It just hit more now. Oh my gosh. It literally just said more. That's insane. All right. Guys, let's go over some more comp. Sorry. Let me go back to comp. Sorry, I had to make sure we got that locked in. The less is the winner. Insane. Okay, so comp here. First off, I'm going to start with a weekly chart. We're going to look at some levels here. I hate that it broke this open close high. We did have clear resistance and support over this. Did bounce off of that, which is good. So it's in a range right now where I would just be sitting on my hands waiting to see if this thing wants to continue in either direction, right? So if this thing right now, the biggest thing I would watch for is getting back over 80. That's going to be pretty key. It's still in a bearish downtrend, as you can see here. I wish that turning point was down here. I would have taken a short on it off of this level if that turning point was lower. But right now, if you want to be bullish, make sure it just stays in this range. You need to stay above 62, but then break 77. Break 77. This thing will probably go up and retest the 90s. That's what to watch for. You get that structure break on the oscillator as well. But it's above 62, 67. I think you're solid, man. Just watch for consolidation here and then that next move. But again, 62, 67, key level to be watching for a breakdown. If that doesn't happen, then I think you're going to be pretty good as long as they can get back through 77, roughly 80 on that. So it's a big thing to watch. Guys, in just a minute, we're going to be doing the giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway, if you haven't already, make sure you're on the vertical stream. I moved it over there one last time for last minute entries that have been chilling on the vertical stream waiting for it. And then we're going to bring it back over and we're going to pick our winners. All right. So, wow. Okay. Good-ish. Let's keep going. What's up next? Algo. Quick analysis with Jacob. Come on, man. All right. I'm really hoping I might do a test. We might do a test. This weekend, I'm going to test out the best ways to do the whole stream thing. Or to do the, what's it called? The bot issue. All right, so Algo bouncing off beautifully off previous highs. That's the biggest thing I want to watch. Guys, you want to go over anything specific, throw it in the chat, and we'll touch on it really quickly before we do the giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway, type in exclamation 100 in the chat to claim your entry. All right, so weekly, look at this. It rejected off of this. Now, structure's still in play, though. So as you can see here, higher low in formation, bounce. And now what I would want to see is a continuous hold over this price point here of 23. If this thing continues to hold over 23 this week, I would want it to close over 23. Maybe we can get some consolidation or even a type bull flag move here where it wants to make that lower low and then higher low move to that upside to the 27 plus. So, this makes sense. Why did this level get rejected? This is why open close levels are so key. Like if I put this down like right here, right? Look at this over here. Look at the fact that this was clean pivotal point and a clean support pivotal point. You can't get better than that. Both times this level was treated. I would always target that if I'm coming off a low. Beautifully rejected. Now, if the structure plays off where it holds up above this open close rejection point as well, that pivotal point there, and also this level here, that pivotal point there, it's probably going to make its next move. So over 23 is very, very key watch right now. If this thing breaks, though, on the daily below that 2184 level, then I'm going to be targeting down to 20 again. So that is Algo for you guys. What do we want to look at next? Anybody in the vertical stream chat that wants to do it? Anybody? What would you like to see, guys? If you're a part of today's giveaway, make sure you type in exclamation 100, to be a part of today's giveaway in the vertical stream right now. We're going to be picking the winners here in about, 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. But you do have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to enter, be a part of the giveaway. That's the other thing. If you are a HODL Gang member, if you join the HODL Gang by hitting the join button on the main YouTube channel, you get 5 entries total. So yeah, let's do it. At RST render. Yes, let's do render. We'll maybe do RST next. We're taking some suggestions now. I give you guys a little bit more time to pick to enter the giveaway. Okay, so high or low. Let's see the pivotal right now. It's coming back into that imbalance on the weekly and off the 50%. This thing went perfectly into double digits. RNDR. I wanted to see here. Yeah, so that's fine. So it bouncing off this imbalance so far is what I would be continuously watching. We go to the daily time frame here. It did break down, create a bearish change of character. Now, interesting, could have been a potential play here off of this previous lower high from our normal setup, but this is what I'm watching in this current spot. I would be keeping a very close eye on this break of structure area right here. Off $8, very key spot. You got a BOS there as well as an imbalance from before. You can see it already trying to get bought off that imbalance level there. So if it holds up over that, creates the proper bullish structure, then I would look for a setup. But $8 could be a potential play if it gets below 9 there. If not, watch for structure to break on that oscillator, give that turning point on above 50, and then we'll look for that next move through the double digits again. But $8 looks very, very nice here on render to continue its upside trend. Guys, welcome to the stream. We go live every day at 1 Eastern. We also do a $300 giveaway every single Friday. So make sure you sub if you want to be a part of today's giveaway. And you type in exclamation 100 in the YouTube chat there. You'll get your entry. Guy wants gold over here. So gold, we have had an absolutely insane trade if you're in the live stream every single day. We talk about trade setups. We don't give you exact entries, but we show you what we're looking for. And all you have to do is wait for the signal. That's pretty much it. You have to do your work as well. Legally, I can't trade live on stream. But in this case, because I can't give financial advice, y'all know the drill. But we do end up taking paper trades, and when we see setups, we take them, right? That's pretty much how it goes, and we tell you what we're looking for in the setup. All you have to do is watch for that setup. Gold, though, beautiful breakout. And when I'm analyzing gold, I do trade gold futures, but when I'm analyzing gold, I always look at the gold pair on Oanda. So in this case, we did have our beautiful setup. All that we've been saying here on this move up is that we want to continuously see daily candles close over the previous day's highs. Now, in this case here, we did have... Wait a second. I didn't get that yesterday. Yeah, okay, let's say 10 sensitivity. We did have 2 TP points, and we have continued to trade above that bullish Neo Cloud, and it continues to try to close over previous day's highs. Yesterday, I actually took off a little bit more on this trade due to the fact that we had our first day that didn't close over previous day's high. That being said, it was a good TP because, if today would have been red, like it almost was late last night, we would have been down here where we could have had profits up there. So took off some, then we let the rest ride for now, so long as you continue to see previous days closing on top of each other. But overall, that's all I want to see today on gold. Let's see if we can get the closure over yesterday's high of 23.05 and then continuously watch that move. 4 hour is holding structure very nicely, bouncing off yet again a previous high as well, and continuing. So there's not much to discuss other than watch now today or into tomorrow or Monday off the 2300 level for that continuation. Can I look at PDA? He said PDA. Crypto. This one's pretty bearish. PDA, pretty clean. I would want to get back over 18, and then I look for a bullish setup pretty early on, it looks like. AEVO for my new Huddle Gang member. I got you, brother. I got you. Let's look at AVEO. I know a lot of people like this. New Huddle Gang member. He deserves it. All right, AVEO, nice consolidation. The biggest thing I'm going to look for right now is the fact that we are in a slight range. So I'm going to pull up a fixed volume profile. And this is pretty much telling me my levels. If we get through the 325, I would look for a bullish setup, because when we're inside a value range like this, a lot of times it's just a lot of trading volume. It doesn't really want to go anywhere. When it comes outside of it, there's less volume, which can drive to one side, right? So if it does break below this value range down here of like 280, you'll probably see a push back down to the lows. I like that it's still in bullish structure. So my target would be go retest the highs up here. Let's break out of 325, and then we'll go from there, I think. So if we get that breakout from there and that continuation, we'll look very, very solid, possibly up to 370. Yeah, let's go over Bitcoin again. Why not? It's been a minute. Let's go back over Bitcoin. So if you're new to the stream, guys, big reason why you tune in every day is to get pretty much key levels that we're always watching and potential banging setups. We've been watching crude oil since 88 or since 80 up to 88, nearly hit 88 today. We potentially have a setup on the euro right now, but overall for Bitcoin here, we have our weekly open close levels we've been watching forever. 65,500 is that previous 2021 weekly open close high there. Guess what happens? We're continuously closing and trading over that level on the weekly. That's like... That's money right there. That's the money level, okay? As you can see, the daily candle came back down, bounced directly off of that 25,500 price, and now we're continuing to potentially hit 70K again. The halving is end of this month or the middle of this month, really. When that happens, you know, if the price is going to hold up in these 60s, we're really bullish on this. Now, this could be an extended daily / weekly bull flag as well, which we kind of discussed. But man, what an absolute 4-hour bounce back we had. It's treating this imbalance with a pretty clean rejection, but it's holding up, you know, for the most part. I would want to see this thing eventually come back through that 70. Bullish structure is trying to form on the oscillator, which is a good sign. It barely broke out though here. I would want to see a clean break back above 70 to retest probably 71K, and then I would potentially take a trade off of that 68.5 mark. So that's pretty much what I'd be waiting for. But overall, it's starting to show that the structure is breaking on the 4-hour, which is a very good sign. Daily looks so solid with that 65,500 break. Where does it come from? Y'all know the drill. It's the weekly chart. I mean, I would highly suggest to always watch those weekly levels, especially open, close weekly highs and lows. Those are everything in this market. It's honestly like... it's like bread and butter, man. It's pretty much reacts so well to it. Can't get better than that. All right. Les did win today on the thing, so we're looking really good. What are you doing? What is this exactly called? I'm clueless, but I want to learn new stuff, man. This is we're just charting on TradingView right now, looking for those next moves, my friends. Looking for those next moves. For now. What do you think would be a good time to buy Bitcoin? Dude, honestly, I buy Bitcoin every week. It's just, I treat it as like a 401k. I've been doing it for like, I don't know, 10 years. That's crazy. Guys, Solana, those of you asking about Solana too, Solana, all we want to see is this thing hold up over 173.65. Yet again, a very strong weekly open close level right here, and here. Right, we had another pivotal at 198, roughly 200, and guess what happened? A beautiful rejection already off of that level. So if this continues to hold over that price point, right, of 173.65, we think at some point we're gonna get that move to 224. Just with the amount of inflow that's happening on Solana right now, it's insane. So consolidation right here in this zone. Guess where it comes from? The weekly chart again. Why would I ignore the weekly chart? No reason to ignore it. And if you had never used the weekly chart, I would highly suggest start using the weekly chart. It's just that good. Guys, we're going to do the giveaway in just a little bit, okay? We're going to be doing the giveaway in just a little bit, so make sure you enter the giveaway before we pick our winners. We're picking 3 $100 winners, okay? So make sure you click it. Type an exclamation 100 in the chat if you want to be a part of the giveaway. Also, you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to be a winner. So overall, though, we appreciate you being here. Ethereum. Go look at Ethereum. You holding Solana? Yes, I'm holding a lot of Solana. But of course, this is not financial advice, so I didn't say that. I'm gonna eat on the 4-hour. Let's optimize our sensitivity here, see what we're doing. All right, optimize sensitivity from the dashboard. Still in that 3 signal, creating lower highs, right? We've talked about how we're bearish on Ethereum right now just due to the fact that Solana is literally destroying this thing. Solana's pretty much saying I am the new and improved Ethereum, right? Structure right now, though, guys, I mean, I can't. It's just so insane. This beautifully plotted FEG here from the price action concepts indicator. Whenever you get immediate pushback and it turns into that bear flag type formation and also decides to create a beautiful wicked candle like that through a bearish imbalance, I mean, it's just gold when it comes to shorts. I mean, that's so beautiful. Beautiful high there. 4 hour could have been to go retest that low, hit it almost to a T. And what kind of percent move was that? That was probably a beautiful scalp for this scalp. 3% move, $126. Absolutely insane. Around what time are you announcing the giveaway? Here very shortly, my friend. Here very shortly. What time is it? 2:32. I'll give it probably like 10 more minutes. Riot from Crypto Book. Oh, you probably want the stock, right? This is the Riot stock here. Yeah, bottom of that. Wow, bottom of that range. Remember, we always like to look at the financials when we're looking at stocks, right? Last year, finally coming out of the mega red, right? But that's because of the Bitcoin craze. Because what? Riot is what? Bitcoin mining company. So it's gonna do well based on Bitcoin mining, right? Quarterly here, great. Last quarter, 100% net margin versus quarter 3 in 2023, which is negative 87%. Quite insane. So when Bitcoin does well, this company does well. So as you can see, last earnings had that major jump, right? Or yeah, had a jump the day after. Came back down here with Bitcoin kind of consolidating. But I don't know. Let's see. Next earnings coming up here in May. This is the bottom of its value range here. So I would say, you know, if you're taking a decent bet into the next earnings, you can probably play it to the upside. But it all comes down to how they're, you know, if they're buying too many machines or if they're like actually profiting based on how many they have. Pick winners now, bro. Okay. Should we get to the giveaway? We really want to get to the giveaway? Come on, man. I'm not going to listen to your demands, sir. I'm not going to listen to it. But we are going to pick them very shortly, so don't worry. About 6 minutes, we're going to go into the giveaway. Giveaway winners, okay? Chill. That guy, you know, if you guys are impatient, then you don't need to be in this stream because it takes a lot of patience to be a profitable trader, my friends. Takes a lot of patience to be a profitable trader. ES, man, ES back up too. AMD back up a bit, not much, 3% from that 8% dump yesterday. Nvidia, I think, finally showed a little bit. Yeah, Nvidia had a really big dump too yesterday. Nvidia's been so way up there, a little overvalued on Nvidia. AMD even more overvalued, but man, crazy moves. Adam back down, yeah. Remember, Adam was the one loser we took in a long time on one of our trade setups, but it wasn't even a good trade setup, to be honest. Wait, what are we taking on? Is it daily? Oh wait, no, this is the wrong one. I was like, what am I looking at? Oh, it's not back down. It's about the same. Yeah, it was just that a continuation trade versus an actual reversal setup. Sell your XRP for the love of God. Yeah, XRPs are the worst. Do you use leverage? No, I would highly suggest not using leverage unless you know what you're doing. Guys, if you ended up being a winner, make sure you come back to either stream and know that you are one of those winners. Yo, what is this music? I was wondering what was happening. Much better. Okay. Yeah, make sure you tune back into the stream to see if you are a winner. In just a second, XRP on weekly looks insane. It is insane, dude. It is insane. Fet from Alex on the main stream. Guys, if you're in the vertical stream, that is not the main stream. You're in the wrong stream. In just a second, I'm going to unlist. We went over HBAR earlier, Thomas. Go into the main stream, the one that is the widescreen format and or the horizontal format, and go back in the stream. You'll see the Pepe wheel when you can see we went over HBAR, okay? We did go over HBAR. Fetch, insane, man. This thing's just consolidating up here. We're just looking to see it break back through $3. Not much to talk about on this one. As long as it holds up over 250, 240s, these lows here, you're good. Yo, I just got spooked by an alert. I said I'd try to view and I forgot about it. Broke the handle of my desk chair. Yo, errors in the chat for Void. What's up, Robert? It's going well, man. It's going well. All right, guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to unlist the other stream now. We're going to get the bot over in the main chat. We're going to pick our winners in 3 minutes. We're going to pick the winners in 3 minutes. Now, that being said, 1 second. There's one thing I need y'all to do for me. Now, I am literally, this is free winnings. Free winnings. All you have to do is sub, and you have to type in the exclamation 100. What I need you to do is, if you are a winner today, I need you to join the Discord. Oh, the giveaway just ended anyway. Giveaway's out. Giveaway ended on its own. The 2-hour mark is up. Giveaway's done. Sorry. It had a 2-hour limit on it, and it's done. Oh, I could resume entries. I'll resume entries. There you go. It's still there. Type it in again if you haven't entered already. What you need to do now is join the Discord, my friends. If you are a winner, join the Discord and click the member list in the top right-hand corner. I can't see it on the other stream. I need you to click the member list in the top right-hand corner, and then I need you to click my name, or go down to this social media tab, and you'll see that I posted the Bitcoin rally thing here. Click my name, send me a message, say, hey, I won today's giveaway. If you don't reach out to me, I will give your winnings to somebody else. Make sure you join the Discord, discord.gg/Lux, or search LuxAlgo Discord on Google, okay? All right. It's that easy. All right, that being said, we got 2 minutes left to enter the giveaway. The bot went over to the main chat. If you want to join the giveaway, potential winnings right now, go to the main chat, go to the main YouTube, and enter the giveaway, okay? Last final time to enter, and we're gonna pick our winners here. And then we're gonna get going, my friends. All right, so really quickly, let me expand this a bit. There you go. You got to go to the other chat if you want to enter the giveaway, guys. You got to go to the other chat if you want to enter the giveaway. If you're a Hodl Gang member, you get 5 entries. Everybody else gets 1 entry. Yet another reason to join the Hodl Gang. Okay, yet another reason to join the Hodl Gang. It's literally $1 every month, and every Friday you get 5 entries versus everybody's 1 entry. Do you recommend scalping for beginners? Absolutely not, Winters. Do not. Scalping. Okay. As the time goes down, after I explain why scalping is not recommended, we're gonna end the giveaway, and then we're gonna pick our winners. Biggest thing about becoming a new trader is there is a reason why 90% of day traders fail. It's because it's one of the hardest things to do. You have to be a certain somebody, have certain skill set, a certain risk factor to be a day trader. I would take probably a year. Try to be successful at day trading over 1 year. If you're not successful, switch to something that's like swing trading or long-term investing. I promise you it will be game-changing. That's what happened to me. I now trade on 4-hour and above, and I've been way better at trading on when I'm waiting for A+ setups, and then I enter them, and then I just wait. It's a huge game changer. Now, that being said, if you're a day trader, you're having issues, what I would first do is, if you're not doing top-down analysis, which means you're not starting on a weekly time frame, going to a 4-hour time frame, going to a 1-day time frame, then you need to start doing that right now. That's the first big tip I would tell you that completely changes the majority of people's trading, is because they think they can, understand a 5-minute chart. I promise you, you're never, ever, ever going to understand a 5-minute chart. It's not going to happen. If you can understand a 4-hour daily and weekly chart, then you can start understanding 15-minute and 5-minute charts. I promise you, majority, I would say probably 99% of successful traders always look at high time frame charts before they take their scalps, before they take their day trades, stuff like that. That being said, guys, I think it's giveaway time. I'm closing the entries in 3, 2, 1. You've had the entire stream to enter the giveaway. If you didn't enter, come back next Friday. We're doing it again, closing it now. As you can see, and boom, you can no longer enter the giveaway. It's done. Guys, I think it's time.
Disco infirm. Let's go.
Go, go, go,
All right.
go, 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 go.
Y'all know the drill.
Go,
It's giveaway time.
go, shorty. it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday.
That being said,
and you know we don't give a fuck. It's not your birthday.
we had a bunch. We had more entries for our Huddle Gang members this week. I'm praying we get at least one Huddle Gang winner. All right, here we go. First winner right now. In 3, 2, 1. Who's our first winner? Let's go. In my mind, you have won $100. Congratulations. In my mind, you have won $100. If you want to claim your winnings, make sure you join the Discord and you reach out to me. In my mind, you have won. First up. All right. Next up, let's pick another winner. Here we go. Steph Media. Steph Media, you have $100. Congratulations. You won. Make sure you join the Discord and you reach out to me to claim your winning winner. Steph Media, congratulations. You have won $100. All right, last winner. Remember, every single Friday we have a $300 giveaway. So don't be discouraged if you lost this week. Just come back next Friday, okay? Here we go. The last winner will be picked. Let's go. Last winner. Charles Wong. Let's go. Charles, congratulations. Charles, Auto Gang member, man. I'm pretty sure he's Auto Gang member. I've seen him in here a billion times if he's not a Auto Gang member. Let's go. There we go. It works, my friends. More hope. More hope for our Huddle Gang members. Congratulations, Charles. Let's go. Let's go, Charles. Great job, guys. If you were part of the giveaway today, I appreciate you. Make sure you reach out to me in the Discord and you join it, okay? Join the Discord, exclamation Discord in the chat, or just search Luxago Discord on YouTube or on Google, and you have it. You can join. But congrats, Charles, Huddle Gang member. I'm pretty sure we had 2 Huddle Gang members that won. I know Charles is one because he's been around forever, but great work, my friend. All right. Okay, another great Friday. Remember, guys, on Monday, we're going to be doing the last Bitcoin predictions. Remember, Les did win today. Bolo, if you're not a Huddle Gang member, you only get 1 entry. Huddle Gang members get 5 entries. But I'm double checking something here. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the stream today. Let me go ahead and do the outro. Yeah, just message me on Discord, man. Hope you guys have a great weekend, man. The sun is bright over there. Coming through the windows up here in this this tower of mine. But overall, guys, great stream yet again. Those of you that joined the premium membership today, thanks for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Just reach out to me in the Discord. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Bolo, you had 1 entry, my friend. And yeah, so that being said, make sure you join the Discord. Even if you aren't a winner today, join the Discord because Mickey does live streams in there every morning. So you can double up on the live streams if you want. If not, join the Twitter, guys. At least follow the Twitter because the Twitter, we do post analysis there all day long, okay? Pretty dope area to get updates on market conditions as well as news on the Twitter. Make sure to give you the best news as quickly as possible. So that is definitely a great way to be involved with Lux Algo. Guys, very soon, we're going to have a lot of fun stuff happening here soon for the live stream, as well as potential other things we might be giving away. I'm not going to say what it is. I think you guys know. But there are some really cool giveaways coming out soon other than the $300 giveaway on Friday. So get ready for that. Huddle Gang, I absolutely flip and love you. I'll see you guys on Monday for our top 10 viewer giveaway. Okay, so that being said, right now, Edward Webb Jr. still in first. Tom Kitloy in second. Brad Walt in third. Dame in fourth. Doberman Guy, new Huddle Gang member from yesterday, in fifth. Wardo in sixth. Marlan in seventh. Ures in eighth. Ham in ninth. Sordos in 10th. Oh, wait. We had a tie. We got a bunch of ties. Fam in 10th. Lan in 10th. Who else is in 10th? David in 10th. Wow. A lot of ties right now. Obviously, the what's it called? The predictions will determine the actual top 10 list. But, my friends, congrats. I really appreciate all of our top 10 viewers. If you want to be a top 10 viewer, all you have to do is tune in to the live stream every single day. The biggest way to rank up as a top 10 viewer is to be a part of the Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of the stream. So just be a part of it. You have like probably about 5-10 minutes to put in your Bitcoin predictions. Today it happened to be less than the price that we said. You get 100 points added to your profile, my friends. And Bolo keeps asking about his entries. You got one entry, buddy. Okay. Guys, I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Reach out to me if you have any questions on the Discord. Happy to chat. Other than that, guys, have a great time. And enjoy your weekend, my friends. Peace.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?